Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and Bésame Mucho was a success. I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo, and today's guest, Sam. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, Jim.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Would you say sexist?
What?
Or sex
No,
fest?
Success.
Oh,
That sounded like success,
Like
right?
a
It didn't
sex
sound like
fest.
sexist.
Was it a sexist success?
Sexist.
I said success. Oh,
you
sorry.
heard
Call it
sexist?
We're gonna hear it
I
back.
heard sex fest.
No, please don't.
Yeah, so
dude.
Yeah, it was a success.
tell us about it.
Well, for the people who don't know, Austin, Texas had a Bésame Mucho festival. I don't know if you know, Sam. It was what is it? What would you call it? Like a bunch of just land groups or bandas. It was bandas clásicas, rockeros, and like pop. But a lot of people had different experiences. I had a great time.
What do you mean by that? Who told you they had a different experience than you?
TikTok?
Okay.
You know, yeah.
What was the common complaint?
You couldn't hear the music.
That-
I feel like you have that at a lot of festivals, right? Where you like, you know,
Not
you're in the very-
festivals I go to.
Okay. But what I'm saying is like people that stand behind that are way in the back. They're like, oh, I can't hear the music. They need to turn it up. Like, well, dude, you need to get here earlier.
Nah, that's
It's
I
just
mean,
like a-
how far back? Was this a small stage or a big stage?
No, I mean every stage was like
it's
think
kind
of
of
it
like
like-
Austin.
it's like
kinda
ACL, like ACLs, yeah,
So was it a big stage?
no,
Have you ever had any problem hearing the music at ACL?
no. Okay, no, but well, I'll give
I
it to you.
mean,
I'll give you that.
we sat way in the back at some, and you could hear it. Pretty
So
good.
it wasn't really a problem to me because I was at the front, you know, at almost every one. But yeah,
So first off, how many stages? It was 4 stages, right?
yes, sir.
How big was the venue? Like
It was bigger than
compared
it was
to-
bigger than Zilver.
bigger than Silka Park?
Yeah.
For 4 stages?
Way bigger. There was a whole lot of. There was too many people here at this festival. Way more than ACL.
Well, yeah, because they had a bunch of. That's dumb. Anyway, okay, so it was huge. So that might have had something to do with why you couldn't hear. So were the crowds bigger than ACL crowds?
3 times bigger.
Dude.
It was huge.
But is it like a fairly new like festival?
So no, it's not a new. It's not a new festival because they've
Well,
done it in Los Angeles.
Fairly new, relatively speaking.
Oh yeah, okay. Relatively speaking, it's like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. This is the first time in Austin,
Mm.
so it was kind of like I guess their test.
Yeah, right. Because like usually like younger festivals, you know,
Yeah, they struggle with
They
stuff
struggle.
like that, and it takes them years to figure it out.
it's hard to
Yeah.
estimate.
It wasn't. No, I mean, I don't. To me, like I told you, the only problem was walking all day. But it was,
Man,
and you never get. I never got a chance to like sit down, rest. I was like back to back, shows. So that was my only down. Like
And that is a
I
festival.
still don't like. You're sure it was bigger than Zilker Park?
it was bigger than this over.
Because that place is huge.
Is that where ACL is at?
Yeah. You never been to
And they
ACL?
have
I've
like
seen
8
ACL like
stages
online, but not been.
It wasn't in the same spot.
No. It was at the Circuit of Americas, the racetrack.
I would have thought it would be in the same
Oh,
place.
this one, the Bésame
Yeah.
Mucho. Oh, I've been to that track. That track is immense.
It was like right next to it. Yeah, and it was way bigger.
Okay.
I mean, I've
Is
been
it,
to ACL.
But they have
Is
two
it a
like
NASCAR?
they have two like areas to perform. Like they have the main one and then like one they call like 360 or something. I don't
Luis,
remember
can
what
you
they
pull
call
up a map?
Wait,
I know they have, like,
Are you
three
gonna let
like
people know that
venues.
Luis is in here today?
Sorry, hold on. Yeah, Luis is not here today, guys.
Tending to some family issues.
Yes.
So he has a good excuse for not being here.
So our fact checker, he's not here.
So we're going to take this opportunity to
He's not
lie
sick
a
this
lot.
time. What's that track? What's it called?
Circuit of the Americas. Is it bigger than a NASCAR track?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Definitely.
But it was like, well, it wasn't on the track. It was like next to it, obviously, right? But
Well, yeah.
it was.
No,
cool
I'm
'cause you
asking
could hear
because
the-
I went to like Rockville. It was at the not Tallahassee. What's the other one? In Florida.
not Daytona.
Daytona.
Is Daytona?
Yeah, I went to Daytona Beach and it was the Daytona Speedway.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Sorry.
they had a festival there, and it's nowhere near as big as Zilker. But I mean, they're massive.
Yeah.
And when you only have 2 stages, they look even bigger.
Honestly, I think they should have made the venue way bigger because there was too.
You
many
already
people.
couldn't hear the music.
Dude, there was too many people. You have no idea.
I'm so
Like-
glad I didn't go.
No. But I had a great experience because, like, well, first off, and like all the bands that I watched were really worth it. Worth the $300 you pay for, right? I got to see. What did I start off with? I forgot who I saw, but the one that comes to my head right now is Cumbia Kings, right? Well, I didn't get to see them. Someone passed out, so I had to help them. That happened. I forgot, but Cumbia Kings.
Who did you see?
I saw. Hold on, let me pull it up.
You gotta pull it up.
Was it like a couple of day deal?
I saw Los Freddy's. Great. That was awesome. It was like, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I saw, what's it called? No, I'm just going, just real quick. Just real quick.
Kind of empty.
Bobby Pulido. No, it wasn't that empty.
Wow.
Bobby Pulido. Dude, come on. I only heard one song and then left. But
You see him at New West every other month.
Every other month. That's true. That's true. Elefante, Mago de Oz. Mago de Oz was the real band I really wanted to see. They let me down.
Why?
They get a 30-minute set, 20 minutes late, 10 minutes come on.
I'm telling you, that's the problem with that
That's not
festival.
enough
So how many
time.
songs did they play per set? The band.
Okay, for example, Los Enanitos. They
First
played-
of all, why are they touring? Their singer's dead.
well, this
money.
is true, but
Trying to make money.
Who sings?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if you know the members, because I don't. But one of the guitarists looks like the guy that's singing. They look like brothers, and I don't know.
So he's singing?
Yeah, he's singing. It was pretty good. I liked it. They sang a good 7 songs, 6, 7 songs.
Okay. And how much time between bands?
So it's different. 25
It's not a
minutes.
lot.
About 20 to 25
So they play
minutes.
for as long as they take to set up a stage.
Yes. No. Because, I mean,
Play for 30 minutes.
so, okay, this is what people like. You see the list, and yeah, it looks stupid because it's back to back to back to back, right? But, they've done this at several other festivals where they have their band, and then behind the band, there's another band getting ready, and they just turn the
stage?
turn the stage.
Okay.
So it worked out for some of them. At the beginning, there was a lot of sound, issues with the sound and audio.
No sound check, probably, right?
Yeah,
Just got there and did their thing, probably.
yeah.
Well, they
So-
have to sound like there's no way a festival that big
No.
they have to sound check,
Yeah,
right?
right.
No, you're right. And 2 hours later, it's like it was good. Just bands. I was only at 2 stages, 2 stages. So yeah,
Yeah, they need to split that up in
dude.
3 days.
I asked my cousins this. Like, what was the band that made you appreciate their music more? And to me, that was Café Tacuba. I don't know if Café Tacuba, dude. Best.
You've never seen them live before?
I've never seen them live.
Dude,
Best concert I've ever seen. It was really good.
they're coming.
I think they're coming in June. I really want to go. Them and Caifanes, right?
Mhm.
Luis. Oh,
Look up tickets.
Look up tickets.
Well, we should have just sat Karma right there.
Hold on, Siri.
Sorry. Molotov went hard. A bunch of mosh pits. We got into mosh pits.
Was
Sebas-
El Tri was there?
El Tri was there. I didn't see it though.
Were they there for real?
Yeah, they were.
They're still
Like,
playing?
yeah, this guy dude's gonna die. He's gonna die on
On
stage.
stage. He's gonna die on stage for sure. Ramon Ayala was there too. I mean,
He's gonna die on stage.
How old is that
no,
guy?
he's retiring. This is his final tour.
Final tour?
Yeah.
And he played that fucking festival. God damn.
Poor guy.
Come
Can you
on,
imagine Chente playing that festival?
no.
Okay, and you don't think that Ramon Ayala's up
But
there?
Ramon, come on, he wants that money.
Well, he's got that money, dude. What are you talking about?
It's like his last legs.
He's got too many kids.
He's got kids everywhere. He's got to pay probably. All right, that's fair.
I didn't get to see Bronco. I got to see
Dude,
Bronco.
what?
I really want to see Bronco, but they played the same time as Café Tacuba. So,
Well, you can't because
nobody
there's
can.
so many bands.
but that's why. But okay, think about it this way. Look, I was on one stage, Rockero. At the end of the,
Okay,
I stayed there.
I guess if you're like, for most people, they go to that show and they're gonna stay at one stage. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 bands that they want to see somewhere else.
Yeah.
But for the majority of people, you're either gonna watch the banda stage, or you're gonna watch the Rockero stage, or you're gonna watch the.
For the
whatever
people
other
that are
ones
there
right?
for the photos and just to post online, yeah, they're just jumping around. They're really not doing anything, which is really annoying.
But people like us that literally like
the music.
80% of the bands from every stage, that's a shitty show.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, would you call
Yeah.
it shitty though?
I don't
mean,
want yeah.
$300 worth for all those shows.
for
Well,
30 minutes worth of a band.
If,
Like,
if you look at the list, you're like, fuck yeah, this is badass. But then you're only gonna see
I
half
would
of
pay
it.
$1,000 for that show. They split it up into 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Like easy.
Luis, if you're really talking, like if you really help them make this the 2-day, that'd be awesome. But no, I guess you're right.
I think we talked about it. It just takes as the show gets older, they'll probably split it up.
How far were the venues from each other?
Oh, that was a walk. That was stupid.
Well, that's what he's saying. If it's bigger than Zilker, that's too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it was.
But then, like, ACL is set up so that one band finishes, like one big band finishes, and you can walk to the next one as they're starting up.
But
Kind
see,
of like
okay,
golf. Like you just kind of go along
It just
with it.
kind of, yeah.
but I get it
It's a
because it's
good
a
way to look
3-day.
at it.
But imagine if they were to split this into 3 days or 2 days. Let's say
That
2
would be
days.
great.
I want to see every single band still. Like
Well,
at
yeah,
ACL,
you-
I don't
you
care
can.
about bands.
and you can.
And you can that's the point. You can.
Yeah. I
Because
still
they
wait.
don't play. They don't play the two main stages don't the two main stages do play at the same time. And you still have the same problem to some extent because they're gonna play like hip hop on one band and like rock on the other one, right?
Yeah.
So you will have that to some extent. But you won't have like two bands playing next to each other.
Oh, you know
of
what's
the
the deal
four main
too, though?
stages.
But
If they need to break it up in 3 days, like that's business having to rent it for 3 days too.
But they make stupid money though.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sure
no,
they do.
Because
They
you get
make
the same
stupid money.
number of people are showing up every day, and you're selling 3 times
Especially
the
from-
alcohol, 3 times the food, 3
How many
times
people would
everything.
you say was there? Like,
Huh?
how many people have you would you say were there?
So many people
Over-
showed up.
I don't want to say a stupid number.
You gonna.
Yeah, I am. I mean, over five.
He doesn't know.
Over 4,000?
5.
What did you say?
4,000?
No way.
You gonna call that?
There's way more than that.
But the venues that they seem like they were felt full.
Don't
No,
ever,
yeah,
don't
no, no.
ever. You're like Trump.
Do
Don't
you
ever
really
guesstimate.
Oh, wait, what were you thinking? Like, what are you guessing?
I'm gonna tell you what it was right now.
All right, tell me.
They didn't look empty. Like each
No. Every stage was full. Every
It had
stage
to be
was-
more than. Had to be
Yeah.
what 10, 15?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing right
Because
off
that
the top
place
of
is
my head.
big. That place is so big. It makes a lot of
It
people.
was so
look
big.
like
it was,
it's not that many people.
There were so
It's huge.
okay. This is another issue that everyone had. No signal throughout the whole.
That's
venue.
good. That's terrible.
It,
That's good.
It was terrible.
I mean,
Yes,
it's good for
You
us,
watch.
but yeah,
it was good. But once someone was like, if you're in a group, right? Someone was like, oh, you know what? I need to go to the restroom. Goodbye. I'll see you in like 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
We lost your brother like 3 times for a good 2 hours.
Oh, you could have had signal and still lost them. Don't worry about that.
No. No, it's like for sure I was by myself for a good 2 hours during that time because I couldn't find anybody. And
Yeah, that sucks. That
yeah,
does suck, I guess.
because you're there for the show with your friends and whoever, your family, whatever. And once you get lost, it was bad. It was bad. The food was pretty good. They had a lot of more I think food vendors than what ACO does. Beer wise, it was expensive, about
they have
$17.
tacos.
They had tacos. They had a lot of tacos.
Did it seem like you can walk around the whole, or is it just like one big part of the
no, it was all
of the
everywhere.
track? It was a whole.
You're looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they put it out. Yet. I can't find it.
The beer, they made stupid money. The beer for a Corona, just like that.
This guy said, like Trump. Oh, there's millions of people out here.
Millions. Was $17 for a drink.
Hey, by the way, man, you told
For
me
a
there was gonna be a
drink.
jump house, dude.
Shut up.
That's how he gets all his friends over. We found that.
He told me, hey, I'm gonna have this thing over here. We're gonna have a jump house.
Did he promise you
Yeah.
pizza too?
I promise you pizza.
Don't.
Podcast.
He told me
and,
don't
Jump
tell
House.
no one. And also bring your wrestling shirt.
Were you there for that? For the original?
What wrestler are you
No,
gonna
he
be?
wasn't there. I made him.
The wrestler you choose, you have to wear a shirt.
Sam, I want to bring it up real quick. Well, I don't want to end. I don't want to leave Besame Mucho, but well, real quick. The one I regret not seeing is Gloria Trevi, and Los Tigres del Norte.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've seen Gloria Trevi. Not Tigres.
Really? Yeah, I had to see Gloria Trevi.
This was
because of my
after.
mom.
I think this was like fairly soon after she had her stint in jail or whatever. Like she had like her mini comeback or whatever.
Oh, okay. What I was gonna say, she went to jail.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I don't know. I
It
don't,
was
I don't keep
gnarly.
up with her.
It was gnarly stuff. I mean, don't quote me, but it was some gnarly stuff.
Drugs?
To my understanding, right?
She
Maybe
killed
you
someone?
guys know the story too, but
We would ask our
she
fact
had
checker.
like, I guess she used to have like a handler, right? It was like this guy. It was like a handler,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it was her agent or whatnot. And apparently, they had like a sort of sexual like case where like he was
Oh.
doing stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she was involved, and she couldn't prove her innocence, and they both went to jail. Like
So how
Brazil, right? I think Brazil.
How the hell is she?
Where is this?
Gloria Trevi?
Gloria Trevi.
Oh, okay.
If I remember my Cristina episode correctly, I
Dude, she's telling hard.
think that's the story.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasa, Andrés Garcia?
No, wait, that's another one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's Laura.
Laura, yeah.
Well, the closest I got is more than 100,000. I was guessing closer to 200. To be honest with you.
Okay, see there, fine, whatever. I was like, if I say something
4,000.
stupid,
You said
this guy,
5,000.
no, I said if I say something stupid, these guys are gonna say like, hold it on me the whole rest of the
But we
episode.
told you not to guess, and then you still did it.
Well, I finished the night watching Juanes, and that was
I've
pretty
seen Juanes.
Oh, a lot of people were there. They threw out some names, man.
Yeah, Juanes,
Dang.
Rake.
Dude, go through the list. It's a stupid lineup.
It's stupid.
Like,
Bronco, Grupo Frontera, Los Tigres, Banda MS, Los Tucanes, Banda Recodo, Duelo, Caifanes.
stop when the
Juanes,
names start getting
Yeah.
smaller.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you can see a lot of more of those
They're all the
groups
same.
for
Café
$300,
Tacuba,
that's pretty good.
Hombres G, Panteón, Molotov, Rake, Gloria Trevi,
Rake.
Alejandra Guzman, Belanova. Belanova, after 6 years, came and performed. So yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it was a lot of people.
Yeah, and which is this, it sucks because, like you said, one day, but they keep doing it in Los Angeles one day.
Yeah, but again, we talked about this. If it's a new festival, it'll turn into 3 days eventually.
Right. Seems
That's
like, yeah.
what
I
Luis
honestly
was
think
saying.
they should put this over ACL.
Why? You can have both,
I don't like ACL.
but they just need to make it into 2 or 3 days.
Are you going to ACL this year?
They do usually like
Probably.
maybe 3 or 4 acts a day, right? Or 2?
Oh.
ACO.
It's 3 days.
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
Like multiple acts? Like
Mhm.
more than 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
10,
different.
more than 10 acts? It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
130 something.
It's three stages. So it's
No,
the same.
this one was
No.
132.
It's more
ACL is
than
like
3.
160 something.
It's more than 3 stages.
And
More than
ACL has, I
That's
believe,
4.
8
Oh, no,
stages.
more. Yeah, you're right.
It's
Sorry.
some small ones for smaller.
Yeah.
So they have 2 main stages, 2 secondary stages, and then they have like multiple smaller stages for
What about the one over there in California? What's that one, everyone?
Same one.
Coachella. I don't
Coachella.
know. I've
Oh,
never
Coachella?
been. I don't know about that one.
Ah, no. Yeah, no.
I think that one they just do with the one stage, and then everyone takes turns.
There's no way.
There's no-
Nah,
But I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never been. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about it. I'll never go.
too crazy.
No, probably. You have to go to Coachella one time in your life.
Yeah, I think I've missed that train.
Yeah, I think if I was
I'm
younger,
a little too old for that
if I
now.
was younger, I think
Yeah.
I'd give it a chance.
Come on, Sam. You can still go.
Are
Bad
you in
Bunny.
Could I
your
go?
20s?
35.
Okay, yeah.
Who would
I mean, you're borderline. I might have still gone at 35, but it definitely is something I would have done in my 20s.
who would you go for? Like they say, oh, this person's gonna headline.
Rage.
Rage
Rage
Against the
Against the
Machine.
Machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rage. I'm a big Linkin Park fan, so they would have. I've seen it a couple of times, but I would've
If they were headlining,
If
I'd
they're-
go too. But
but so they're not performing anymore, right? So
Well, aren't they still performing?
dude passed away. Passed
well,
away.
I know he passed
I
away.
thought they had somebody else touring with them,
I wish, dude.
or they
There's
were,
no
they were
one that can-
talking about. No, nobody's gonna. Yeah,
Yeah.
But they were talking about getting somebody. To
I thought they were just doing like just doing songs where Mike Shinoda or what's his name? Is it Mike?
Mike Shinoda does.
Sings.
He has his own like
Yes,
he
project
has a side
where he
project.
sings, and then he does production for folks. And then ultimately, what they've been doing recently for their anniversaries,
Yeah.
like a Hybrid Theory anniversary came out, like originally came out 2001. So like 20th anniversary, they dropped like the remastered with all the demos and all that kind of stuff.
Did you hear the new song they dropped with
Yeah.
Chester?
That one was supposed to be on their last album that he did before he passed away.
Oh.
I haven't heard it. It's called.
Yeah, it's very much the vibe of that album, which is more. It is a departure from their sound, but my favorite thing about them, to me, is like no one sounds like them,
Yeah, they feel
and they sound like
Yeah.
no one. So like the best artists, like they have their own thing,
Friendly Fire.
but they're so flexible. Yeah, they're so flexible because they inherently like from what they came out of was multiple genres, so they could do a lot of stuff. And then they came out with the Meteora.
Oh, I love that album.
Anniversary, which was like that, and then they actually did like
Meteora
6
or
songs.
Hybrid Theory?
Hybrid. Oh,
No comment.
I don't know.
So hard.
See, so the Hybrid Theory is one of the. I have like 5 albums that I can listen to all the way through.
Oh yeah,
That's one of them.
that's how I prefer to listen to music. It's very hard for me
it's
to
very
do.
hard. That most albums you
For
can't do
album?
that to.
Nowadays, yeah. I feel like there's like a lot more filler nowadays. You know, they're going for those
Forward.
big catch me like singles and whatnot. But
Somewhere I Belong, Lying From You, Faint, Breaking the Habit, From the Inside. Oh yeah, those are good albums.
Like all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I like
you just
that
go through that whole album. And it's,
what was interesting for the Meteora one is they came out with the Lost tapes, which I think at some part of the production they were working with a different producer, and they changed over, and they have 6 songs that
Unreleased?
ultimately didn't make the album, and they're like, oh, it's almost like you got a new album.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, because it's like, it makes you think too at the same time. I mean, if this is true for them,
There's a lot of people. Juan Gabriel.
everyone, you know, like how much music
there is a
hasn't
lot
been
of
released?
music out there that never
Unpolished,
got released.
unpolished,
seen
you know, but
Juan Gabriel's released an album. I think it was last year, but it was
AI.
obviously, and it was just
AI, Juan Gabriel.
I guess the album he didn't release.
Yeah, Tupac did that for, I don't know.
He did it for like 20
Fuck
years.
yeah.
Yeah, he did it, yeah.
They were all bangers.
That's
For
crazy,
real.
right? Like you just had
Yeah.
him
They just had him there.
on tape.
Drop them once. That's cool.
It's the mark of a good artist, right? Like when you have
Mm.
stuff in the vault, and that could have been just as good as what you dropped.
That's why
Mm.
I was like, that's why I really wanted to see Los Tigres. Just to
So
see.
what were you doing while they were playing? I want to know.
I was at look. While the Tigres were playing, they were the headliner. They were closing, right? I wanted to see. Karina, my sister, told me earlier in the days, like, we gotta watch Los Tigres together, like, you know, for her dad or whatever, like FaceTime. I was like, that's cool. You know what? I was like, yeah, I'm down for that. This girl, I'm like texting. Obviously, there's no signal. I had lost her a long time ago, and she somehow I get signal, and she texted me. She's like, hey, I'm on my way to the car. It's cold. I'm like. So I decided to just go watch Juanes with all my other cousins, because they wanted to watch Juanes instead of Los Tigres. I was like, dude, Los Tigres.
Is Juanes' like newer stuff? Is it still legit?
Oh, Juanes? Some of his newer stuff, I like it.
Did he,
I
but
mean,
he didn't
newer
do, I
stuff
don't think
when?
he did any new, did he?
He's done a lot of stuff.
No, like in the within the
If you
30
play
minutes.
30
that you
minutes,
have,
you're not going to play your new
you're gonna
stuff.
pay the shit.
no.
that everybody knows.
They get about an hour and a half.
I guess that's one good
Oh.
thing about that thing.
No, Juanes gets.
Like if you get 5 songs, you're playing.
We
you're
said
playing
an hour
the
and a
hits.
half
Yeah.
What?
No, Juanes got an hour.
or an hour.
I guess the higher on the
Yeah.
He was a headliner?
He's a headliner. He was Juanes was a headliner, but now
Juanes was a headliner on the stage that who else played on?
Well, there's
Oh,
somebody.
you want to go through that?
Yes.
There's somebody.
Because
well,
there's no
just,
fucking way.
just the people before him.
Caifanes,
Okay. No.
Café Tacuba,
No.
Hombres que,
Who's after him?
Who?
Inspector.
Hombres que,
Yeah.
What's that?
Inspector.
Inspector?
So Inspector came on. Inspector came on after Juanes, but that was just like little.
Okay, so he wasn't the headliner.
He was a headliner, but they were just they had like 5 minutes. They had like 20 minutes over. He had like an hour.
So
and a-
Inspector was probably after Juanes, but there was another stage that had somebody bigger. So they were expecting people to leave.
it's like, I guess as people were leaving, like these last 2 bands were like the ones you get to see.
I don't know.
It wasn't like they didn't.
That's
have.
fucking weird.
So
It's
Juanes
weird.
is like this big, and then Inspector's like this. After him.
Los Angeles,
Inspector's got like 2 songs.
Same thing on the pink one. What's the pink one say?
Los Angeles Negros.
After Rake.
You don't even know who they are, do you?
But I'm pretty sure. You know who Los Angeles Negros are?
They're not azules.
I know.
That's for sure.
I know there's like a group of like they're called Black Angels, and that's like
There's just a band.
but not
Rock band.
in
Don't they
Spanish.
play? Don't they play like cumbias?
Oh,
I think they play
you were
cumbias. I don't
there?
know. I don't know, but yeah, no, it was a really good time. We lost hats. We broke glasses. We lost people. Yeah, that almost fainted. Anyways, I just have to report Cumbia Kings. It's a whole new generation. Pee Wee isn't there. It wasn't worth it.
It's just a name at this
I
point, I'm
can
sure.
tell you
Yeah,
that.
it just is, and it sucked.
Not
Okay.
even the main.
So,
They had one song.
1 through 5, rate the festival, and then compare it to ACL.
Can I go
Yes.
with the 3.8?
3.8 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You compare it to ACL as far as like how well put together the festival is.
Oh,
not the
comparing
bands
it?
because they. I mean, for us, they win hands down.
Comparing it to how well it's about a 2 or 1 for. But I mean,
That's
it
what I
being the
figured.
first time.
It's
first
not
time
the
being in
first time,
Texas,
dude.
In Texas,
They started in LA. It's not like they started in fucking bumfuck Egypt. Like they started in LA. They should have this shit down.
The thing about that venue, man, it's so big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can feel different. I'm assuming than it's somewhere.
but what I'm saying is like the beginning bands were the bad audio, bad sound.
I mean-
you know.
But they plan for this shit for fucking months, years,
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like,
I'm not trying to defend them. I still think
Do
it should
better.
be too bad.
I would think they would do better, right? If
Yeah.
it's a success, right?
Don't be sorry, be better.
There is no try.
don't be sorry. Be careful.
I forget
All right.
what is this.
Move on from Besame Mucho.
All right, fine.
you
I have
you
nothing
got
else.
something
We've been talking about it for like 20
30
minutes.
minutes.
now,
30
dude.
minutes.
We lost half the people.
No,
Seriously.
before I forget, Lisa, happy birthday. I forgot to send you a message that day. We didn't have signal.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Happy birthday.
I didn't forget. I just didn't want to. We texted the day before. I figured she knew I was wishing her happy
Right,
birthday.
that-
What do I do with
This
my
is
hands?
It's a week later.
Wait, did you not get invited to the party?
Yeah, but Olivia had a meet that Saturday night in
said
Tyler,
no.
so
Tell
Well,
us
doesn't mean
I
about,
you
was in
go-
Tyler, Texas. I
tell
couldn't
us
go.
about Tyler.
That doesn't mean you can't go after.
I was in Tyler, Texas.
How far is that? Isn't that like what east of this?
Yeah, it's not. It's like an hour and a half from here.
Louisiana,
but the
almost.
thing didn't end until like 9:30.
Oh,
We just
I
stayed
guess.
there. We didn't. I didn't want.
oh, okay, fine. I'll give you that. All right, that's set. Passes.
Have you been to Tyler, Texas?
Yeah, actually, to a resort.
For what?
You're joking.
If no,
To do what? I'm sorry.
A
It's a
resort.
resort.
There's no goddamn resort in Tyler, Texas.
I mean, I think there's a nudist resort out there. Is that what you went to?
No.
You went to a resort in Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas. It was. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot because it's.
There's no resort in Tyler, Texas.
No, there was.
I mean, was it like out in the middle of the
Like
woods?
a
It's in the
golf
middle of the
course?
woods. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Because this
The
is.
Shining is out there.
Yeah.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Tyler. Yeah, it was a. There was a in the forest. You know, bunch of big trees. It was a resort.
Did you lose your mind and like busted a door?
No. Why? I'm trying to kill people. Oh, like the Shining.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
So you said Olivia got a participation trophy? Or
No, so
Badge?
when in gymnastics and even competitive gymnastics, everybody gets a fucking medal, right? So
Oh, come on.
when they go through there's 4 events in every meet.
Mhm.
There's like whatever. I'm not going to go through the events, but every event is an individual competition, and then there's an all-around champ. So they go and they give the medals to, like, for this event, first place, second place, third place, and they always go out like fucking 7 places
Mhm.
for the events, which is really annoying to me. They should only do 3, as far as I'm concerned. And then they do the same thing for the all-around. They go like out so many places, but then after that, they recognize every fucking body, everybody that participates has to leave there with a medal, so they don't get their fucking feelings hurt or something. I don't know.
Really?
And it's really fucking annoying because you've been there 4 hours and now you got to sit there and listen to every fucking name, and they all go up there and they get a medal and then they salute, and all these parents taking pictures. I'm like, dude, your kid didn't win anything. Stop taking pictures. Like, it's dumb. To me, it's really annoying.
Your kid
So-
sucks.
I saw a TikTok where, like, these are, I think it was college. And it's a pretty big swimming event. And one of the girls was complaining to one of the ladies. She's like, well, I got 13 plays. How come we don't get medals? This is
Dang.
This is grown.
This is the problem. This is what I'm talking about.
so her argument was,
Yeah, good.
it's really, really hard to get into the tournament that they were in.
It is.
But she was like, we
It's
should
really,
argue.
really hard to get into collegiate sports, period.
Yeah.
And it's even harder to get into professional sports. But they don't give out fucking participation trophies in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, you either win or you don't.
Yeah.
And that's what you
So-
should be preparing your kids for, like real life. They don't give you a fucking trophy at work for being the second best salesman. Like, the bonus goes to the best salesman. Like,
Yeah.
that's life. Like, why are we doing this?
What is it that makes kids
Yeah.
think that you deserve shit
Parents.
for everything?
But
I
who
don't think it's
started this?
kids.
Like, at some point, this was started, right? Like,
The millennials. The millennials.
What?
No, it was.
That's actually, it might have been Gen X.
I think it was Gen X.
I think it was late.
No, it was definitely not Gen
late
X. I promise you it
millennial.
wasn't Gen X.
Late millennial, early Gen X.
No, that's backwards.
Or
Late Gen X.
I read
early
this
millennial.
about
Okay,
the other day, but I don't remember what.
well, it wasn't Gen X then.
I
And it
don't
wasn't-
see a world where Gen X would do that because we didn't get them and we don't give a fuck about your kids and their participation.
I mean, well,
I'm like
in my
4
sense,
years, 5 years.
I don't care either. Does that?
But you got them though.
I didn't get participate. I think I got like a once. Well, I don't know. I always won first place. So,
So I think it was boomers that did it, like late boomers, and we just had to continue. I don't fucking know. I know my kids have always got them, but we didn't start it because there's no fucking way because we didn't get them.
yeah, no. I figured you wouldn't, but
It was first and second all the time.
Well,
This
That's
was
it.
like,
and if you're doing something like gymnastics, it's first, second, third.
what is this,
Gold.
like early 2000s,
Gold, silver,
like this
yeah.
kind of started happening.
how would you? What's a way to get rid of it? Teach your parents?
I don't know.
It's too late.
It is, all right.
It's too late.
You know, would you encourage your kids to be like, oh, you won? You got 13th place. Here's a medal or whatever.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't think all the institutions do it,
Mm.
but probably like a lot of places do it. You know, I guess the fix is some places just don't do it because
I
I'm
don't
willing
know
to
of any
bet there are
place,
some people.
like for little kids that doesn't do it. Like I feel like they all do it nowadays. You have
For-
kids?
most of them, I
For
would say.
soccer, it's just first, second. Baseball,
Well,
first, second.
well, maybe it's different because you are. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I get it if she was doing like recreational gymnastics, but she's not.
And I guess it's different for like soccer or baseball or anything else because if you lose you leave.
No,
You know,
but the
you pretty
kids
much
at the
leave.
end of the season, the kids still get a trophy.
Oh no, we don't get to.
You like they don't. They shouldn't.
They get a
That's
pizza
good.
party.
But you're like playing in a legit league and like it's not. There's nothing recreational about it. Where Valerie plays.
Yeah.
So it's different, right? And I feel like where Olivia's competing right now, it should be that way. Like it's not. You're not. I
Yeah.
get it. Like
You're not playing
it's
rec.
not. Yeah, we're not playing rec. We're not playing for.
You're actually trying to get to like
Yeah, I guess
gymnastics.
I play for keeps.
You
I
play
guess
for
that's
keeps,
more
yeah.
a rec. Yeah, rec. I can
Yeah,
see
don't
them
play
do
that.
Because Leslie used to play rec soccer, and even if like whatever, at the end of the year, everybody would get a trophy just to take home for the season or whatever. Here's a trophy I played this year. Okay, you don't remember playing? What you need a trophy?
What was the reason? Do you think that people have felt like that had to be a thing?
Kids were crying,
Like,
and,
Kids were crying. Yeah.
and the parents. Some parents wanted to make them feel good. I guess.
That
It had to do with. But
do you want to say it might have been like the changing culture of like, well, kids feeling like they're not enough or something?
Yeah,
that's what's gonna say. It had to do something with child
Self-esteem,
psychology and
Yeah.
all the bullshit. It's not all bullshit, but you cross a line where it becomes bullshit, right? So
Yeah.
we should be raising confident kids and kids that feel that they're enough, but not to the extent that you shouldn't tell a kid they can do anything they want to do because the truth is they can't.
right. Takes
So
some
you should be
hard work.
realistic with the
Persistence.
expectations that you're setting and what you like. This is what you can do. Like if you're 4'6", you're not gonna be a WNBA player. Like
Not with
this
that attitude.
it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're setting them up for failure, and that's why they need fucking therapy when they get older.
Yeah.
Because they thought they were gonna do all these great things, and now they can't. And whose fault is it? It's
Goddamn,
mom's
no.
fault.
Oh,
Probably
that-
started in a particular part of the country too, right? Because I feel
Are
like
you saying
some-
California? What?
I mean,
Cali? What?
I mean, that's the way it looks like in the movies and stuff, right? Like, in TV shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I would think. I mean, all regions are very competitive, right? But if you had to say a particular region in the United States, like what is the most competitive when it comes to like sports? Successful, like the South,
Probably Texas. Texas,
South, Florida,
Yeah, but
all the football college states.
Oh, well, yeah. But so then, I don't think we're that, or Texas is that type of way, or people here, or do you think?
I don't think that would have grew out of Texas.
No, it
Like
wouldn't.
he's saying that didn't come. They didn't
Oh
start
no,
here.
yeah, no, it didn't.
No,
start here.
definitely not.
No, California, definitely. Yeah, I'm putting it down on Cali. I don't care. I hate Cali. Especially
If you're listening in California, or,
I hate you.
whatever.
Your In and Out sucks.
Hey, we heard you're saying some shit about us, eh?
Ismael, keep listening, man.
Oh, sorry. He said.
We're just kidding.
These fucking guys in Dallas are fucking up our shit. What the fuck you mean my daughter can get no
Oh,
fucking
speaking
trophy?
of that, there was a guy at this meet. We were sitting down like at the front row, and there was a guy next to us, He looked.
He looked like he was from the barrio.
He looked like he was related to The Rock.
Mm.
I don't want to guess. I'm not good at. I don't know.
That's two things. It's one of two things.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's Filipino or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they look like. I don't like. Just like I don't like guessing what Latin
Samoan?
people, yeah, somewhere over there. He had long hair. He had the
Yeah.
whatever.
Did he have tats?
But he had a hat
Okay.
that said "Vatos Locos Forever." I'm like, what?
I
That was the biggest non sequitur ever. Like I was confused the whole time. I kept looking over. He probably thought I liked him or something.
But I think there it's like if you grow up there, you're from it. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
the
have you
local-
guys seen that
Yeah.
movie Harsh Times?
No.
It's with Christian Bale, Eva Longoria, and
I've heard of it. Wait.
Gotta watch that.
this is a
Did it take place in East LA?
somewhere in
Oh.
LA, yeah. And these guys grew up together. His best friend's like Hispanic, Mexican, from that area, but he's American. Talks Spanish, bro. This guy,
Oh,
Christian Bale, Batman he talks like this, man, like a natural dude. But like,
maybe yes.
yeah,
No.
that's
feel
like
like I
I guess
have.
maybe he's that way because he came up from it.
I don't know where he's from. But
He's played a lot of hard different roles.
Yeah.
So
I want that hat.
How about those
Vatos
Locos
Locos
Forever?
Forever.
I'll get you one for your birthday. In a few months.
I hate hats though. You know what? Never mind them. I put on something else. A shirt. Dude, Vatos Locos Forever on the shirt? That'd be so dope.
What's his name? Miklo. You look like Miklo. Fucker. You look like it.
oh, speaking about that, we never gave drink to Big Al. Passed away 2 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago now.
Big Al.
I was gonna bring it up last week, but
Yeah, I
then
forgot
we never
Yeah,
got to
we
any of our
never
topics.
got
It was good. It was just flowing.
Who's Big Al?
Big Al from
Oh no way.
Blood and Blood Out.
Oh shit.
You was thinking.
Yeah.
Wait, when you say Big Al, everybody automatically thinks the local DJ.
Oh no,
It's a Big Al though.
Big Al, Blood and
Big
Blood
Al.
Out. Have you seen Blood and Blood Out?
Yeah,
Big Al Bundy.
The guy, the guy that passes out the food in the
I haven't seen it.
prison. Yeah. Anyway,
No, yeah.
cheers,
Yeah.
Big Al.
Cheers,
Big Al.
cheers, to Big Al. You wait, back to the
¿Eso bien
awards.
mucho?
No. You have kids, right?
Talk about me mucho.
do you have kids, right?
Yeah.
They're still not at the age where they're doing sports or
Participate. Well, I'm glad to say that shit don't run in my family, bro. my daughter's a champ. Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, gets first place.
Yeah, she won
First place or bust?
volleyball. They won their little conference volleyball
Oh, they
in
did.
their Catholic school,
So
like
she-
little region
So she just doesn't
for middle school. Yeah,
still doesn't know defeat.
no, man. Undefeated.
Nice.
I'll fix it later. They'll play the.
But I'm trying to think.
The way people
Said volleyball.
He's
right?
volleyball champ, and
Not
then
basketball.
they
Oh,
did
volleyball.
basketball. And I'm trying to think if they give him a runner up for I'm sure that they gave him like
Okay,
You
just
gotta-
to be fair,
like you have to
I don't have
like
a problem with like a runner-up
Yeah.
or a second
the medal,
place
right?
something
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
recognition. You know, you were in the final, you didn't win. It's great. And there are certain sports where it's traditional gold, silver, and bronze,
yeah.
like gymnastics, like swimming, like track and field. That's fine. Anything beyond that is like completely unnecessary.
Teach your kids to be better.
That's how
Oh, you lost. You lost. You suck. Get
better.
better.
Or
I think
not,
it's
like-
just like the point of view of like the participation trophy now, because like they used to just give you like a medal, right?
Yeah.
But I think the thinking behind, oh, you participated, you're already a winner. 'Cause
No,
I
you're
think
not.
They
That's
gave
stupid.
well, like that's what we were talking about. Like it's not.
Oh, you
it
think
shouldn't be
that's-
that way. But I think they used to always give you something, right? Like even
No.
if you flunked out of high school, like didn't they always still give you
No,
the,
they didn't give
the-
you shit.
the you graduated thing?
No.
no. All right.
No.
Did they?
I'm trying to think how far back at least I got like
Oh,
something
was
in
it?
school.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I played rec soccer. I mean, we used to always win, but whenever we didn't, just like we wouldn't get anything.
It's still
But that
nice to
place-
have something on the wall. I remember those times.
Or maybe just a ribbon that says
Had fun.
2024
Wow.
year season or
You
something
lose,
like that.
you lose,
but no.
man.
Try harder next time. And it's fine. So my thing is,
Just give them that. You suck. Try
Try
harder
harder next time.
Yeah, just do that. That'd be so much better.
I'm gonna get someone pass
Better luck next year.
when the little girls are coming out. I'll be like, here.
As they're getting the ribbons, you'll stand next to them. Here's the other one.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Better luck
Not good
next
enough.
year.
Failure in life.
It's not. So I think that's what people made it out to be. Why did we come back to this?
I'm sorry. I just
George.
really wanted to talk about it. Sorry.
The point is,
Oh.
it's not that you're not good enough. It's not that you're a failure in life. It's that you didn't win this time. That's fine. You were there. You're good enough to compete with these people.
Sort of.
They were better than you that day. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
You don't have to be told, here's your participation trophy. That's, to me, that's insulting. It's like, fuck you. I didn't come here to participate. I came here to win. I didn't today. That's fine. I'll be back next week. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you should look at it.
That's how you should teach your children. You know?
Right.
Don't teach them that they're good enough. Tell them
Anyway.
they're not good enough.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Yeah, tell them they're not good enough. What were we talking about before?
So we were saying something about just how you're like maybe just easily influenced on like things to buy,
And what we were talking about is
like on TikTok.
TikTok about how
Wait, we were talking about that?
no me and Sam it was me and Sam
Oh.
about
Like before you got here?
Like, did I black out during the episode?
No,
What the
dude,
fuck
we're
happened?
literally just sitting right here. How, for example, like there's
The
a bunch of vitamins we should be taking, right? And that some people don't. But there's TikToks that I saved actually on my thing. There's this guy who's like, oh, these are all the vitamins that every human should take, to be healthy. And to me, I'm like, I should buy some.
There are vitamins that you should take at a certain age, after a certain age.
Yeah.
But don't let TikTok tell you what to take.
No, that's what I'm saying. So what we're talking about is how we're easily influenced by like videos like that, where I think it's genuine and I think it's like, this actually might help me. So let me
Do we
buy
want to
some.
talk about vitamin or TikTok influence, or do we want to talk about
Both.
vitamins?
Let's do both because
The influence part.
The influence part, okay.
Yeah.
Don't be influenced. We went out last Thursday, I think, after work.
Yeah.
We scheduled a happy hour just so everybody go hang out, play some pool because we talk a lot of shit. We play darts all day, right? And then
That's actually pretty fun.
we all know how to play pool, so we're like, let's go play pool, and we'll I'm gonna whoop your ass, whatever.
Yeah.
So we went out.
You know the beer? Or sorry.
Refill.
Go ahead.
Oh, what was this one?
There's in there.
George Kitty. And then? Sorry.
And
Last time
so we went and shot pool or whatever, and then we ended up at a local brewery, a microbrewery. And one of the guys that was with us, he walks in, with his Gucci face and whatever. And I ordered a beer because we went to Pegasus.
Who is it?
I'm gonna call it out. Went to Pegasus and I ordered my favorite beer, the Cannoneer. He was like, I'll have a Cannoneer. But then he doesn't drink it. Like, we were there for an hour, his beer's just sitting there getting hot. Doesn't drink it. You get the second round and it's like, yeah, I don't want anything. I just don't like craft beer. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't like craft beer? I just don't like craft beer. To your point of being influenced by what you see and what you hear, don't let people tell you what to like, because the reason, and I'm obviously I don't really know what the reason he doesn't like it, but in my mind, the reason he doesn't like craft beers is for the same reason that I, for the longest time, didn't go to bougie clubs or nice restaurants or whatever, because you grow up thinking that you're
Too good.
too good.
Or not
It's
good.
just fucking. It's
Too good or
weird
not
to
good
explain.
enough. No,
It's like a combination of the two.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're
It's for the same reason my brother doesn't like going to fancy restaurants because they don't have salsa and tortillas. It's stupid. It's stupid reasons.
Wait, is
There's
it
no
though?
good reason not to, if you're a beer drinker,
Yeah.
there's no good reason not to like craft beer.
Or that's at least to try it.
Right. You don't have to
Yeah,
like
Be
all of
willing
them.
to try it.
You don't have to
Yeah.
like all of them. But a craft beer craft just means it's the same shit you're drinking, but better, better ingredients, better, the more time and thought is put into the process of making your beer. So if you like Bud Light, there is a craft beer out there that is made the way Bud Light was intended to be made that tastes better than Bud Light.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck what you drink, but don't say I don't like craft beer just because it's a craft beer. Don't let society tell you what to like. Don't let the fact that you're from the barrio tell you can't go to a nice restaurant, or you can't like craft beer, or you can't go to that bougie club. You know what I mean?
No, I
I think it's more like trendy. Like
What do
a
you mean?
lot of
Right,
people
but
are.
and it's trendy,
because of
and the people that you grew up
influence.
with are like, oh, you're going to that place?
Yeah,
That's kind of, yeah.
like a lot of people don't like stuff because it's trendy,
And you don't want to be in,
or like you like
the-
something,
you don't follow
or
the crowd.
he might like craft beer, and it's like, oh, now it's trendy. Everybody drinks it.
And then you don't like it anymore.
Like I don't want to drink it
Exactly.
anymore. It's
like, yeah. I used to be like that.
like,
I was never
are you
really
bad?
like that. Not like I would think that, but I would never really do it because if I like something, I've always been that way. If I like something, I like it. Right? I don't
You know-
care.
I'm very influenced. Well, and I'm easily influenced in the sense of like, for example, movies. There'll be a review, and he's like, he doesn't give any spoilers, but he's like, oh yeah, no, I don't like this movie. It sucks, this and that. I'm like, I'm not gonna go watch it. Movies that were like, oh, for example, Dune. People were
Got a
starting
lot of bad
hyping
reviews.
Dune 2?
Dune 2.
Yeah.
No,
What are they people talking about, bro? That movie is amazing.
is amazing.
Well,
Well,
that's what I've heard a lot of that too. So
Hold
that's
on,
why I'm like,
don't spoil
I'm
it if
gonna
you
go
watch
watch
it.
it because
I
I
won't
like
spoil it,
Dune. And
yeah.
I've
So-
heard
There's
good
a lot
things
of people
about it.
saying that like it's one of the it should win greatest like movie of the year or whatever, but that influenced me to watch the first one because at the first one I was like I didn't want to watch it, I thought it was gay, but then
why?
I don't know, it's just
Wow.
a story about a planet and a bunch of spice and sand.
Okay, but okay, so you hadn't watched the original?
no, I don't
Okay.
know, but so all these videos made me like, you know what, I'll watch the first one. I watched the first one, loved
I've
it.
heard that. I'm surprised because I had a feeling that Dune did it come out during COVID?
Shit, I don't
It was
remember.
2 years ago.
I believe it did come out
2 years ago.
during the tail end of COVID. Didn't it come out like that's
It
what
was-
they were
it was
fighting?
like a couple of years ago.
It was going to be
Oh.
on Max, and they're like, no, don't put it on straight on Max.
I don't remember, but yes,
But I had the feeling that maybe it was like much more successful and that a lot more people saw it. But the more and more that I tell people, I was like, oh, you got to go watch Dune 2. I was like, oh, I didn't see the first one. Seems like a movie
It
that a lot of
must
people
have,
would
because
see.
I think I saw. I mean, I obviously watched it here because I had nothing else to do. Like I had time. I had time to do because I couldn't go out and do other things.
Yeah.
Probably, so.
no, so that influenced me to watch the first movie. I loved it. Now, like seeing all the videos and like, I really gotta go watch Dune 2, which I have tickets to tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch it. Give you a review next week.
But film
Why do
is
you,
so.
I still don't understand why you do that.
I mean,
Why can't you just be like, I'm gonna go watch a movie right now and then buy your
Buy
tickets?
your tickets
and
at the
go.
box office.
oh, because I have stuff. Gotta plan it. What do you mean?
But shit changes.
No, okay, is it?
What if we would have been
okay,
like,
but you have
okay,
the,
we're not going to
you
record
have
today. We're
you
recording
have a
tomorrow.
family. You have like everything established. You know, it's like you. I want to go watch a movie. I'm gonna go watch a movie, right? For me, it's like I got other stuff to do. I'm like my head's somewhere else, and like I need to set time for everything. So if like right now is like no, I can't do it. I'm gonna do it next week.
Wait, so you're saying that having a family?
I don't know.
And I don't. I don't.
I didn't-
Go back and say that again.
So how do I put it? It doesn't make.
It's not your
sense.
priority.
It's not my priority.
You have priorities.
I
What's
have
not
other
your
No. If
priority?
it wasn't my priority, I wouldn't buy tickets for it ahead of time.
Why
To
not?
me, that's I prioritize. I plan
Why?
for the things that are priorities.
Okay, so I can't drop other priorities to switch stuff. Does that make sense?
No.
Like I have a priority right now. I'm not gonna drop that to go watch a movie. That
Because
is a
in a
priority.
sense, I mean, I love being one to go watch movies, right?
Yeah.
But
So confused.
they're like in the they're there for a couple of weeks, you know,
Yeah.
More than a couple of weeks,
more than a couple.
and
of
you
weeks,
can literally go like any day at any time. It's playing in some theater.
I don't know. I'm just weird with movies. I don't know if that's
Yeah, well, that's
No,
why
we
you.
know.
That's why
We
you
know.
asked.
That's what we're asking.
to me. It's like no, you know this about me that I have to watch it on the day it drops.
Well, this one.
I
dropped-
tried to do
Yeah.
that. I try to do
It-
that. I just the way I grew up.
I've
I was like,
never done that.
You didn't watch it? Like you know how they used to
We-
be midnights? Now it's just like
But we saw it earlier. No, we saw.
Oh,
we got
sorry.
like it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
We saw it last Sunday and it came out Wednesday. I
Oh.
didn't know. I was curious, like when is it going to come out and when it's AMC
You got a
app.
special
It was like
screening.
it was like a pre-screening or whatever, and it was good. It was really good. But it's like movies are like kind of subjective, right? Like either
Yeah.
like influence or not. But to me,
that
not spoiling it, it's just like you were saying, right? Like people can make movies,
Mm.
right? And some people make them better than others. I would say you may not agree that you like the movie, but you can kind of agree that's the way it's made.
It's a well-made
It's a
movie,
fine,
yeah.
it's a product, right?
It's a well-made beer. I
Yeah.
don't like it, but
This
it's
one,
well-made.
right?
Yeah.
The same thing, I guess, with this one because like this one's like sci-fi. It was like a space opera, dude. But this director that makes these movies, if you know anything about his movies, like he has a very distinct like aesthetic
so
to
excited.
most
Who
of
is
his
it?
movies. Frank, was it Frank Villeneuve? I think he did Rogue
One.
Rogue One.
Yes,
Blade
He said
Runner,
Rogue.
the sequel, Blade Runner, Sicario.
Okay.
Dennis Villeneuve.
Dennis Villeneuve, yeah,
He had Dune,
You French?
Blade Runner,
yeah, I believe so.
The Creator, Avatar 3. What? Oh, he's doing Avatar 3.
It's like,
Wait,
damn,
what the
No,
it
Interstellar?
hasn't come out.
Nah, dude, that's
Oh, wait, what the hell? What am I looking at?
that's the fake news.
I'm off. Luis! Dude. I'm sorry, Luis. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I won't bring it up anymore. But back to what we were talking about. Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Influence.
Sounds
Influence.
Being influenced. Okay.
Being
Yeah,
influenced,
okay.
right?
The point
That's
is,
something mucho.
fucking don't buy something because somebody told you to buy it. Buy it if you want to buy
Do
it.
you know? Dude, I hate this. The TikTok shop. TikTok has a shop now, and every other video is like, oh,
Every time
have this on-
a video comes up and it's got like the
Yeah,
shop
the
or
colors.
the
The colors.
scroll up.
just keep
like
scrolling.
everything.
They got me, bro.
It's from
They got me.
Temu.
What you
So
Damn Xbox controller.
did you really? The
Yeah,
fit-
but it was when they first started it. It's like it's not the pro one. It's like the regular
the regular
the
one.
different
So it's
color.
$40 or something.
It was $40, dude.
Was it actually $40 and was it the real one?
It was the real one. I was worried. It's like, man, it's gonna be a mook. Or dupe or whatever. My wife's
So
like,
it was it from Temu?
It was
no, I mean it was a legit. I think the actual seller was Newegg.
Oh yeah, no.
And it was like, you buy it, then you buy it with the also discount. I was like, $40, dude. That's like Black Friday sales.
There's some things that come up that I'm like, it's kind of cool, but I'm not
But
buying it. I'm not buying
to
it.
being
That's not what I'm
influenced,
there
like,
for.
it's just
Nah.
it's just on the bigger scale now, right? Everyone's like has access to the social media and things like that. But in a certain way, growing up, you're influenced by family. You're influenced by kids at school.
I mean, the
It's hard to
commercials.
say.
Well,
Like,
that's different,
It's hard to
though.
say like, oh, it's
Well,
cool.
no.
Do it too. You know,
How's it different?
commercials, dude.
There's no
Yeah.
no
Marketing.
incentive.
Yeah, if everything is influence.
I mean, there's
Well,
incentive, but
if
not
you're a
monetary
kid to be
incentive.
cool,
Remember commercials were like specific to a certain toy?
Commercials?
Yeah.
like
Like on
Pokemon.
TV.
What do you mean?
Like a certain toy that you wanted to buy.
They're not
just-
anymore.
Not
Not really.
I don't
Actually,
watch TV
now that I
or
think
I
about
mean,
it.
when
commercials.
was the last
so-
time you watched commercials?
I don't
Hold on.
Well, for toys, because
Yeah,
like now,
just-
like the kids' attention spans are so different. Like the commercials are different,
5 seconds. Let's go quick. And now they're
Yeah.
on videos instead of.
and they're ads now. Like you're flipping through YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, there used to be
Marketing has
like
changed.
come to
Oh,
the
wow.
store to buy
Hold on, let me find
toys,
What
and
do you-
now it used to be like buy this toy. I don't know. It was,
that's what you're saying. Like soccer. What are they called? Soccer boppers.
yeah, or like a Nerf gun.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
go
yeah.
buy this
Yeah.
Nerf gun.
And now
And
it's
now, or then it changed to like
Land your
come
hand
to
on
Toys
that
R
every
Us.
time. That's kind of hard.
What is it?
Am I tapping?
it's because he
He
keeps
keeps
tapping.
No, my bad.
Oh,
I was like, I thought you were looking for something else.
Just being an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
My bad.
need to put a
What do you call it?
towel or something.
Like what is that? Twisted.
Oh,
yeah.
the Baba.
I remember that commercial. It was specifically
Yeah,
about
that
that.
was. I got one. Of them.
Yeah.
Oh, my kids. got
Simon
one of
Says,
those.
is it?
Is that,
Is it
No,
what
it's
it's called?
It's called
Bop
Bop It.
Let's call
Bop
it.
It.
Bop It.
But there is another one that's called Simon Says.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, that's a little, the blue,
Yeah.
red, and green one, yellow. Yeah. You don't think it's different from back then? Like whenever there was, I guess as a kid, you're just influenced by your friends. Like, oh, you
No,
gotta
I mean
be
it's
cool.
different. The deliveries, like delivery is different. The technology is different, but we still got commercials back then. I mean, you're wearing a commercial on your shirt right now.
Dude, stop bringing it up.
Here you are.
Pacifico, please.
That part of it's never changed. Like there's still corporations trying to sell you some shit everywhere you look.
That's true.
It's just more prevalent now because
Are you easy?
you're holding it in your hand all the time.
Does the news do they influence you on TikTok?
The news?
On TikTok?
Oh, TikTok.
No. Mm,
What the way I'm influenced is if there's something that I want and I already want it and somebody makes it really easy for me to get it, I'll get it. But you're not gonna
Okay.
influence me to buy something that I had no interest in buying previously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
If you make it easy for me, I will definitely get it. But it's something that I already wanted. I was already thinking about. I've been researching. Like,
Mm.
Make that Vision Pro.
Yeah.
$3,000 cheaper. I'll get it.
Definitely, yeah.
That's why when people come to my door and try to sell me something, I'm
just
like,
nope, not interested.
dude,
Can
if
I ask you why? Nope.
If I want it, I'll call you. Give me your card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
You don't have
Yeah,
a
I'm not-
no soliciting.
Yeah, you're not
sign?
gonna sell
No, I
me
need
something.
to-
I guess
I need
it's
to
the thing. Like,
dude. Ever since I got that a soliciting sign, no one
that's what
comes
it's
to the door.
supposed to do.
There's a
Dude.
trick to that. Like I seen it on TikTok where they say, "Oh no, I don't smoke," or something like that. They pretend that it says no smoking.
That's when you just shoot them.
Okay, you do that.
Chill out. Open,
No, it works out for you.
open carry over here.
Anyway,
You know
yeah.
that guy that in Florida that shot those teenagers or killed that one teenager that would like accidentally pull into his driveway? He just got sentenced last week.
Just pull into the driveway.
So they
Emptied a clip or what?
They were going to a party or to pick up some friends. One of the two, I don't remember.
Mm.
This isn't here to fact check me, but they either had the wrong address or the GPS took them to the wrong place, and
Yeah.
they pulled into his driveway. And
The guy just
dude
shot him?
comes out with a shotgun and fucking shot him and killed one of them.
Damn.
And he was like, typical Florida man.
Yeah,
old,
yeah.
white
Yeah.
dude, like non-apologetic. He thought it was fucking funny, whatever. Until the judge told me he was going to jail for life. Didn't think it was funny then, but like, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Wait, where are you going with that? I didn't hear about that.
How do you
Well, that sucks.
live like that? Like just
I don't know.
in
Like,
fear. Like you're just always in fear. Like this motherfucker's like they
The
know me.
news-
They're
the
gonna
ne-
come get
the-
me.
The
The
news.
news.
The news. They
Like, dude,
they
nobody
make it
knows who
seem
you
like
are.
it's so bad out there,
Yeah.
and they get so paranoid. I mean, it's within the realm of possibility you're accidentally going to pop up to someone's house if you're looking for someone else or what have you.
Yeah.
They're like, well,
I,
okay.
I get
What's
like
stereotypes? What's
being
stereotypes?
being alert, and just
And there's probably an ounce of him like, well, I'm standing my ground. It's my property. He's going to get away with
Especially in
it.
Florida.
And he didn't. Right? I mean, so it's
Yeah.
very touchy.
I don't know.
that's crazy.
I mean,
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know
we
how
all
you can live
in
like
fear in
that.
some sense, but not to
We all live what?
in fear, but not to the extent of
I don't
what
know.
like other people.
I don't live in fear.
I mean, I don't think that anybody's after me all the time.
Right.
Oh no,
That's
yeah,
what
no,
I'm
me
saying.
neither.
Like I can sense fear, and then
Yeah.
I'll react to it.
Concern, like living
Yeah.
like
Because
aware concern.
I mean, for example, ACL, they go through as you're getting checked, they pat you down, but they don't really check. Does that concern you at all?
No.
No. That happened over here. I was like,
So
dude,
what's the next step though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you even
get away from that type of fear?
know? Like, how do you, I mean, it seems like it's pretty easy if you wanted to bring something in, if they're just willy
Dude,
checking you,
no,
someone could
define
do it.
something. Like
A
if I
knife?
could bring a
Gun,
mini liquor
gun.
bottles, yeah, you can bring that in.
A gun.
You're gonna bring in a lighter, a couple joints, stuff like that. You're not
I
bringing
mean-
in a gun. You got to go through a metal detector.
Yeah, you're going through metal detector.
Okay. Okay.
But oh no, that's glass. Never mind.
And even if you do bring in a gun, I mean, you're not bringing an AK in. You're not bringing a
Right,
rifle in.
right.
You're bringing a handgun. So
But even whenever they would, blink red or whatever, like, oh, take something. Oh,
no,
there's-
for sure. I
They-
blinked red every time I walked through last year, and
Yeah,
I
I
still
feel
got
like,
in.
dude,
That's fine.
security, y'all need to step
But
in.
again, I wasn't wearing a trench coat. I wasn't gonna hide an AK anywhere. Like it's, if anything, it's a little gun.
Mm.
Which I'm not saying that's fine. I'm saying it's
It's
not.
not good.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Joe always carries a small package.
I was just born that way. I don't.
No.
Came to Texas and I got a license for it.
So you got that special gun like Desperado?
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. No.
Okay, was those two things being influenced, and what was the other thing?
The vitamins.
Vitamins.
Do you think
So
people need?
Is there a shred of a truth to what they're saying? Because there is like, they go through little waves on there where like everyone's picking up on it and everyone's trying to do it. And it's always the same vitamins.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the seaweed and all this. And everyone's like, you have to take it.
fish
It's cheap.
oil?
What do I need
magnesium?
seaweed for? What's in that?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Luis?
No, it's just like, but to an extent, I mean, don't you feel like there's people out there that do need like more vitamins? Like
Yeah,
we don't all.
There's
Nobody takes all the vitamins.
There's vitamin deficient people. Yeah, but
We're all.
I've always
Most
heard
people
that-
are probably deficient.
Wait, what?
Most people are like vitamin D deficient.
Okay.
but I also feel like the
But
older
also,
the older you
so
get,
Vitamin
Go
D.
outside every once in a while and you'll get some vitamin D, and you don't need a pill or whatever. The
Yeah.
point I was going to make is, yes, you need all of these vitamins, but there is a proper way to get them. Eat right.
Yeah, but people don't eat right. Not in America.
Right. So you don't. I guess if you're gonna not do what you're supposed to do, then yeah, buy all the pills. it's still not going to be the same. You're still
I
a
see what
sickly
you're getting,
person.
and
You're still
naturally.
not healthy.
You still suck.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is coming from somebody who doesn't take pills and doesn't eat right. So I'm fucking up all the way around. I'm
What
just
about
saying.
isn't there like
Not
a,
a doctor.
I don't know if it's like a theory or it's proven already, right? But like how more and more of these things, like crops, they're artificially grown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the more they're artificially grown, the less like
the less you can
inherent.
actually get.
Less
From-
vitamins, nutrients.
Eventually, you won't even matter, dude.
We're all gonna die.
I would say like if you like eat an orange now, then if you ate it 20 years ago, you probably get less.
I see
Probably,
what-
right?
yeah,
Probably.
That's what you're saying.
But
Onion
here,
fruits.
What's this movie? Michael Clayton. You guys seen it?
Which one?
With
Is that what
George
it's called?
Clooney.
No.
yeah,
I think I
that's
have.
an old.
Yeah.
You guys heard about
It's old.
the Monsanto, all that kind of
yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
It's gnarly, dude.
No, I haven't
Don't
seen
quote
it.
me on
But
it.
again, that's
Don't
here.
quote me.
Like most of the shit we eat here is outlawed in every other country. Like you can't take most of the stuff we buy here and sell it in another country
Because it's.
because it's bad for you.
Oh, okay.
And other countries actually give a shit about their people, so they don't allow you to do that.
Mm.
I remember seeing a video clip about 4 years ago where I think these companies lobbied Congress to consider tomato paste a vegetable. in schools.
Tomato paste.
Yeah.
What would
To
that be?
consider because now they can consider the tomato, the paste they put in pizzas count as a vegetable.
What's that? Like pasta?
Tomato paste
No,
is a vegetable.
Yeah, the shit that goes on the pizza.
Hey, I miss school food though. You guys miss a little bit?
Oh, every day.
I used
Yeah.
to love
I miss the
school
grilled cheese and the
The square
Well,
pizza.
back in my day. It was grilled. When you got grilled cheese, you also got the chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
I
so you
miss
got a
the
chicken noodle soup and
chicken fingers and the
Dude.
chicken fried steak.
I used to get.
chicken fried steak. Really?
I'd go through the snack line. I'd get my chicken nuggets, my spicy chicken. I'd tell the lunch lady, throw some chili and cheese on it. On both of them.
Oh, it's gross.
I want to talk to the person that was responsible for telling us that square pizza with corn was a meal. I remember they used to give us corn.
Really?
Oh,
We got
corn
pizza and
pizza.
fries.
With corn.
They would give us fries, but I remember sometimes they would give us corn. I was like, man, y'all.
No,
I never
yeah,
got
on the
corn.
side.
We
I
never
I
remember
ate
that.
it though. I ate it like a champ.
Did I ever tell you that the first time I ever tasted pizza was in
What?
school? When I
I want to
was
say it's
10
probably.
years old?
Oh, I want to say.
What?
I want to say that rings true to me too. I think.
Why?
Because I grew up in Juarez way. We didn't have pizza at the corner.
That's true.
And we didn't have money to go out to eat. So I would literally, I don't remember a single time we ever went out to eat before I was 10 years old.
And then?
And then I moved to El Paso and I got pizza at school. And I was like, what is this? And why haven't I had this before? Like for the longest time, that was my favorite food,
Hey,
pizza. And it's not just
hey.
because I was a kid.
Influenced.
Yeah, so for sure.
It's cool.
I thought it was the greatest fucking thing ever.
Was y'all square too, or am I just
Yeah,
tripping?
no, mine was square
It was
too, yeah.
square.
Okay.
It was
That
square.
was delicious. Like, did you have the breakfast pizza?
It's gross.
I don't
They
think I
did
got
have that
breakfast
sometimes.
pizza.
I
At
didn't
school.
eat that.
I've gotten a QT, but not
No, that's not
That-
not QT.
It's also gross.
much more good.
What, a QT?
I'm
Dude,
sure.
The
Yeah.
taquitos
I mean, the
from
regular
7-Eleven?
pizza's
In
okay.
a pinch, it's fine.
7-Eleven sells
Yeah.
tequila.
Taquitos?
Oh, tequila. I got
They always put
taquitos.
the pepperoni like on the little window,
It's easy. It's only one.
and then you open it and it's like fuck. Kidding me? You always gotta open it and check.
That was the first time? Damn.
I think
Never had
that's true,
pizza
dude.
until I was
Yeah.
10 years old.
I think that's true for me too. I remember growing up as a young age, it'd be like, "What's your favorite food?" Pizza, because of the lunchroom
Yeah.
and the sloppy joes. Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joes were actually pretty good.
Can you
Yeah, sure.
imagine what went through my head? Because
No, I can't.
So
actually.
I moved over here in 5th grade, and that's when I first ate the pizza, right? And then I was also a nerd, and they had the book. I forgot what the fuck it was called, but if you read like so many books in a month or something, they would give you like a Pizza Hut
Mm.
coupon
Mhm.
to go get a free personal pan pizza. So I would read just because I liked reading. And the first time my dad took me to Pizza Hut to get my little personal pan pizza, I tasted that. And I was like, the fuck are they feeding us in school? Like, what's going on
It's
here?
like your eyes dilated.
Yeah. It was like crack to me, dude. Like,
It is though, dude. As a kid,
Yeah.
like those
Oh,
first
man.
things in a way, like, and it got us hooked all our lives.
Yeah. Oh, I read every fucking book in the library.
I still order
I was there every weekend. Me and Richie were there every weekend getting Pierce and Pat pizzas.
Pizza Hut. Pan pizza is still my go-to.
Pan
For me.
pizza, disgusting.
What?
Not from Pizza Hut.
Kidding me?
It's good.
Pizza Hut. Yeah, you gotta go.
Okay, I'll try. I hate pan pizza.
It's got that greasy bottom. It's like, oh, so
Ugh.
good.
And pizza. Is that the square one? That's
Yeah,
the
it's
Detroit
a-
style.
No, no,
one.
no.
The
No,
Detroit
it's
style is
The
the
tray
square
one,
one.
yeah, the tray one.
Detroit.
Wait, what?
That one's just thicker bread, right?
Yeah, it's stick.
Yeah,
I like
so
that.
good.
I think Chris is the
Damn
best.
I'll do any kind of pizza.
I mean, pretty much.
I
I,
mean,
got
yeah,
some
obviously,
little
yeah.
like Weight Watchers pizza or something in the freezer, and I'm gonna eat after this.
What's the best
Promise.
pizza you guys have had that's not like from here? Like if you've traveled somewhere.
Not from here. I haven't been to Italy yet, so
Yeah,
I bet it's
here?
sweet. Ooh.
Hmm?
So matter of fact,
hold on. Oh, well, go ahead. I was gonna answer
we
that.
went to Ciudad de Mexico, and we went to
pizza over there too.
I was gonna say that.
Dude, we went to we stayed
You try it.
fairly close to the can't remember
Airport?
now, but no, the Zócalo, kind of close to the Zócalo.
Yeah.
And we were hungry. We went downstairs and we was like, "What's the closest pizza place?" They have even like Little Caesars and stuff, but there was this Italian place. Oh, we gotta go there. Legit run by this like actual Italian guy. His favorite team is from Roma. I remember. But the pizza, honestly, dude, probably some of the best pizza I've ever had. Like ever. It was like oven.
Because
like oven.
there's a lot of
made.
And the
Italians.
ingredients are better over there, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're actual fresh fucking tomatoes, and they're not. made
It
by
did taste fresh.
Monsanto. It's
So
good
there's
stuff.
there's a lot of Italians and Argentinos.
Yeah.
Argentinians
Indians in Mexico City.
over there. Kind of like New York. They're just a lot of different,
I was gonna say
nationalities.
the best one was in San Luis, and the little pueblo that I went to. It's called Villa de Ramos. And
The best pizza.
dude, hold on.
Was it
Lost
square?
Keep going.
No,
Nah.
it was a giant.
Nah,
one.
Or was it taco style?
It's like it's,
It had the lettuce.
No, it was taco style.
Did it come with the little vignette?
No, do you
The
like they
Cece's
have
one, the one with the taco pizza. That's gross.
It's pretty good though. The one at CC's.
I never tasted it.
Oh, they
never
have
had
it.
it.
That's a thing.
You know, it's 4 a.m. Not because I'm like wasted or anything, but it's 4 a.m. There's a giant
Right.
pizza. I don't know. That was so good. Those pizzas were so good.
The
I was just-
ingredients.
like
right?
while everyone's going to the taco stand, which I did a few nights, but there was just like a few other nights where I was just like, I need that pizza. Pizza was so good.
You also went to Wingstop in Mexico City, so I don't know.
No,
Right.
you fucking went to Burger
Okay,
King.
okay, but I
Chihuahua
couldn't go
wings.
to this town had nothing.
They didn't have a Burger King, so I went to go get pizza.
I had a pizza from like New York and Brooklyn, apparently from one of those old school Italian places. I think by the time I got there, it had already been sold from the original family, but I think this was the original pizza place that, ¿cómo se llama? The guy, the Las Vegas guy, Frank Sinatra. I think that's the one he would order when he was like in Vegas. He would order it flown from New York.
Oh
I don't-
damn!
Which one is
Yeah.
it?
Damn.
He'd fly it out there?
Something.
Went to I went
There's
to
so
New York
many-
once, and I
there's
went
so many
to
over there.
I think 2 of the pizza like their famous pizza places, but I was not
It was
impressed by either
fine,
one of them.
but this Mexican one was better, dude. Way better. There used to be places called Union Bear in Uptown. They used to be. They
Oh,
closed
Union
it.
Bear, yeah.
They had pretty decent pizza.
Tried the pizza there.
No.
I've
Okay.
had some really good pizzas here. We're just random places, but
Okay.
New York
I
was
think-
not one of them. Not impressed by New York.
It's not for
Yeah,
everybody.
that-
The Gyros. The Gyros.
Is
were
that-
better.
Oh, that was impressive.
Yes, Gyros.
2:00 in the morning. It was because I was drunk, but also they were fucking good. All right, I don't want to hear shit about it.
The
Whatever.
Gyros. Gyros.
Yes.
Have you had it? Have you had that?
You've had them in Austin. You haven't had them in Austin.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
It's the same
Well, oh, it's
thing,
the same
but
thing?
they're better in New York.
The lamb. It's like the lamb, right? And the
Yeah. Okay.
panecito or whatever it is. The sauce.
Panecito.
What is it?
What is it?
That's a fucking. God damn it! What's
Pita?
it called?
Not
It's
pita.
pita, yeah.
Pita. Panecito. Es pan.
Bread.
It's panecito, yeah.
No, no me digas que no es pan, güey.
It depends on the hummus. It's the same thing.
No, it's a
Hummus.
Did y'all hear about Elon Musk
what do you do this time?
Who's that?
What did our next person
versus OpenAI lawsuit?
Open
OpenAI?
Oh yeah, OpenAI.
do? What do you mean?
He's suing them
Yeah,
For what?
for what?
for not doing what they were intended to do, I guess.
Which is
I think it was just to be a resource for the people or something like that. But now they're like monetizing.
Oh, I see.
And
The information that people, the careers that people are using, they're using it for a financial gain instead of for the gain of the platform, the betterment of the platform.
Right.
Because everyone's using it, right? Like
everyone's using it, and I listened to this stock YouTube channel, and they're saying that's going to be like the next Apple, like in the next 10 years. OpenAI.
OpenAI.
So I'm looking at once it goes public, you know.
He might be just trying to gain traction on his.
$10 at it.
I know he has. I don't know if he has like a platform for it, but I know they have what I think they call it Dojo. Is like their, I don't know, multi-million, billion-dollar computer to Tesla.
Okay.
Elon. Yeah.
So I wonder if he's just trying to catch,
probably
catch some wind, talk about it.
So he was part of it, right? So Sam Altman, which they're saying he's going to be the next Elon Musk, I guess, or
Steve Jobs,
whatever. He actually helped start OpenAI. He invested about $50 million, and he actually said in an interview, he was like, "This was actually my idea. It was actually my idea. I invested in it, and this is what it was for." And then it was in 2015, and then 2018 he like separated from it, or took a shit, whatever. And then now they're just growing into.
Is this the guy like
different monster?
They fired or he quit, and now he's back?
Well,
I don't know.
He was going to work somewhere else, and then I think essentially he used it as a leverage, and then came back to work for maybe those people. I think I remember hearing his name in the
so it says
headlines.
Musk left in 2018 that group.
Yeah, he took his, he just let him, whatever, keep going, took his shares, whatever, or wasn't the big contributor. Yeah, it's pretty big. So he knows that OpenAI is going to be something huge. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
I don't
has to be
think.
something.
It's just a billionaire fight.
How do you guys feel about AI in general? The pros and cons?
I love AI.
It write the shit out of an email. I've tried it.
So do you use it frequently?
I use
those types of things?
I use this email client called Spark.
Okay.
Sponsor me if you want now. It's really good. I mean, it's for me, the aesthetics of it and the ease of use versus like other email clients. I like it. And like once you subscribe, I think it's like $40 or $50 a year. Since last year, I think they folded in the AI. So like you can tell it to respond, or like you can do a prompt. You can do a small prompt as long or as short as you want, and it will make you a prompt.
Yeah.
And it gives you options like, do you want it shorter? Do you want it longer? Do you want it lighter? Do you want it, more serious? And now I just got the update too, where it said it'll start to know the way you're writing emails. And I guess at a certain point, like
it's writing
for the response for you. It's like,
is that bad?
There's like certain, because now they're actually like, well, obviously they have access to my emails, right?
Yeah.
So it gets to the moot point, but like they're kind of using that as a way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, there is like something that's going to have to go on as far as like regulation, particularly like the way they use.
Okay. Regulation, why? Because you don't want them to use your email?
Well, because think about how much, no, because like I'm a user, right? Inherently, I've agreed to the user agreement. I'm using the product. They said, check it, use it. We're going to do these things. No one read those things. Are 10 pages long, right?
Okay, I guess my point is AI is only as smart as what you feed it. So if you wanted to do a good job for you, it has
feed
to
it
have
as much as
access
it can.
to. Yeah.
I guess too, though, like in a certain way, it's like, I guess for the betterment of society, but in a certain way too, like all this information that they have about us, it's monetized. We don't use like.
But what's your concern with that?
Wouldn't it be cool, like if you got like $100 check every month for like the information that companies use about you?
I mean, but they
the
already have
the information that the companies use about you is only good to the companies.
I guess
against you.
Well, I guess because that's why they give you like free apps, right? Well, it's free, but we're going to use your stuff.
Yeah, data.
I guess that's the way they get away. Like you scratch our back, you scratch yours, but we're going to.
Yeah. So
what you give us means a lot more to us.
It goes back to the original question: is it like how do you feel about being influenced by TikTok?
Yeah.
The information that TikTok has about you is only good against you.
For China. Sorry.
No, it has nothing to do with China.
I know.
China.
Right? So they
China.
can have all the information about me that they want as long as they're not able to sell me anything. If you're the type of person that can be sold,
Mhm.
then you probably shouldn't agree to all those terms and agreements or whatever.
Has advertisement ever worked for you guys? Like, I know this happened to you guys where like maybe you're talking about a specific thing out loud and like the next thing you're
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
Has that, you feel like has that ever worked for you? It's like, oh, well, yeah, that's good. I'm going to go buy that.
Well, no, it goes back to back to what we're saying. Like, you're either the type of person that can be sold something or you're not.
But do you feel like you've actually caught on to an advertisement and bought it
Yes.
because of that?
No.
Oh, you never? Okay, no, because I haven't either. No, I think that it actually makes me not want it more, or like as much as I wanted it.
I can see that.
The second I start seeing it, I'm like, no, I don't want it anymore. So
I just don't even look at ads like on any platform. If it's an ad, I'll like just keep scrolling.
Oh yeah, but you catch that glimpse of it, and you're like, okay, so you're listening, but now I don't want this.
You think the newer generation is more will buy
Susceptible to
those?
it?
Yeah.
No, I think
they
they're
would,
smarter than
Probably.
And sometimes when they buy them and you see it, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. But
No, but I mean, it's not saying it's not cool. It's I'm not
Yeah,
going
it's
to buy it
just
just
I'm
because
not-
you showed it to me.
yeah.
That's interesting though, like the shift of how that is presented to folks. Because like back in the day, like TV was over the air, and less people are watching TV. And now these advertisers, like in a certain way, they're like, oh crap, well, where do we
How do we get their
advertise?
attention?
Where is that going to get put into? So it's like YouTube, and now you have these ad tiers, with like all these subscribers. So it's like
that, and then I still don't understand.
they're
how
going to
they-
find a way to always.
I still don't understand how they listen to us and like just.
What do you mean? There's a mic on your
I
phone.
know that, but it's like, he talked about a hat.
say yeah.
Like, here's some hats. I mean, and the next iPhone apparently is going to have what the major change is going to be. They're implementing
Another
AI into
button?
the. Oh, and another button, yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, did you know about the other button?
No.
There's actually another button.
Breaking news.
There's like an action button on it.
Yeah, it's going to be an action button on the bottom right.
They already have it on.
No. So, hold on.
Another action button?
So this button
Oh,
is going
like
to be
the
it's going to
Samsung.
be down here for like
Yeah.
photos.
Looks like this one.
Shut up.
Just double click it, your camera comes on. or
Yeah,
whatever,
it's exactly that.
That's
that's the
We're
main-
used to it, guys. That's
That's going to be the major
Ask
change.
me
for it.
next year. I'll tell you what's coming with the next one, the next iPhone.
I used to be the biggest Android person in the world, dude.
What happened?
And then you switched.
At a certain point, I was like, you know what?
I can afford an iPhone now, so I'm gonna buy it.
No, because I used to like root Android devices and all that kind of stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
It's actually come in handy for
Haven't
work
done
now.
that in a while, but
Something
yeah.
I used to have to be doing, like now I'm doing it at work.
Hmm.
So it's like, I'm thankful for it. But I think at a certain point, it was like, you know what? The thing about the Androids were like you could overclock them and put all this customization on there. Like now phones, like at a certain point, they just got good enough. Like I need a good screen, I need a good camera, I need good battery life.
Mm.
And at the time, I was like, well, look, how long is that phone supported for? iPhones are supported. And now I think like Google and Samsung are catching up as far as how long they support the phone.
What? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, like
Because they probably discontinued.
OS updates. Like how many OS updates was the Galaxy getting 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
Fuck, I don't know.
You're lucky.
But what I do know is that your iPhone, as soon as a new model came out, went to shit.
No.
No, like
Battery
it
life?
didn't-
I mean,
it
battery
did.
life.
Like
There
it's
is-
shit.
Yes.
Not the
Luis.
I didn't have that 7 though. I don't think I had a 7. I think that's where they caught up with that. Where's the 7? Where they were like the battery would go down.
I mean,
Intentional.
Well, the whole phone that just went to shit, so you could buy a new one, right?
Right.
Is that what-
Like they actually had
Like,
to
okay,
pay
all right,
people
but
money for this.
That's fine, but because like I went from a 7 to a 12, or I think it was an 8 to a 12. Do you think that was like I
That's
know
a
my
huge
battery's
jump.
that was
That's a huge
that
jump.
battery is bad for me. Yes, I knew it was bad, but
That's a huge jump, dude. Talking about
were you still
more than
a
half the processing
Sparrow?
power right there.
Huh?
Were you still a Sparrow between those years? I can understand that.
That was it. Chase.
No, the 12 was not that long ago.
We
Yeah,
were
no.
talking about 3 years ago.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no,
nah.
from the 8 to the 12. So I was like, whatever.
That's a big jump.
But I understand what you're saying. Yes, and Apple, does that to their batteries where it'll just start draining once the other new one comes out. But and their software, whatever. But
So, sorry, going back to what you said. So you not go with the iPhone because you can keep it longer?
because they keep up with it.
Now I'm staying with it just because of the ecosystem is just so easy.
I 100% agree with that. That's the only thing that Apple has ever done right. And you can't fucking argue with it. You can hate on Apple all you want, but their ecosystem is legit.
But Android, I guess, is not necessarily catching up, but like Microsoft now, like works more fluidly with like Samsung and Android. So they're trying to do their own walled garden, but it's just so easy, dude. Watch, iPad, MacBook, Apple TV, and they like to connect
speakers in my house.
To connect to Bluetooth. It's just everything. It's so easy. AirDrop.
That's why I told you. That's why I use it for Apple Music for music.
Yeah,
because it connects to everything, like automatic. The sound quality is better. Like their ecosystem is legit. I give them that. I'll give them this. Their shit's always done what it's intended to do, and that was always their thing. That was Steve Jobs' thing. Like the phone's got to work the way it's intended to work every time. You can't have like sometimes you run into issues with a Samsung that you won't run into with an Apple, but the technology on the Samsung is always way ahead of the Apple.
Yeah.
Because they don't take as much time to vet it out and make sure that it's going to work every time before they put it out.
Apple early on for Android, most flagship devices like Samsung at the time, I guess Motorola. Apple wasn't the first to do it, but when they do it, they do it right. Really well.
Yeah.
You know, and they're full of shit. I mean, I like to watch all those press conferences. I just like the way the aesthetics are. It's interesting to me. But they always say, this is the best iPhone ever. Well, fucking better be.
I hate that. Whenever every conference it just says, "Oh, this is the best," whatever. It has to be.
It's 0.25 faster than last year. What do you even need?
No. Imagine this next conference is like, we kept it the same, but just put a button. That's gonna be the next one.
And that's what's crazy about like what chocolate slab phones, like they're hitting like a peak. Right, and so what's the next thing? Foldables.
If they keep it the same,
have you seen it? It's like a little pin that you wear.
What?
Yeah,
is that a phone? That's not a phone, but it's an AI.
It doesn't work on the device. It has to go. So that's the thing that's horrible about Siri. Siri has to go to the cloud.
Yeah.
For it to work back to you, where inherently like other things work on device. And I think that's where they're doing a lot better.
Samsung?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Android in general. Like it works on device. It's computing on device. That's why the helper is much way better and more intuitive.
I don't use it, but it is.
But if you were to, it's way better than Siri. Like Siri's crap.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's like this pin. I forget what the company is called, but you wear it.
It's a red one? Is it red? Oh, keep going.
But you wear it and you put your hand out.
Oh.
You just talk to it.
That's cool.
And it shows you your text and you respond and talk. That's it. So it's a certain way of minimalism of having a device like that, which is I think
I'm
it's
totally gonna be all about that. I'm a minimalist.
I'm down for like if all
carry around.
Like all I have to do is like have the glasses with me. Like I'm down for that.
Oh yeah.
Like when it gets down to like just glasses. I have to wear glasses anyway mostly.
Oh, glasses, not the big old
like AR. No, not like Quest, but like just a simple AR where it's like just showing you contextual information, like I don't know if you ever saw the Google Glass. I wish I could have had something like that.
They'll figure it out eventually. It'll come back.
That was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
like they were 10 years too early.
Ahead of its time.
They were really 10 years too early for that. Like if they started that again, like they'd be legit.
Yeah.
But that sucker right there is the thing about it now. Right, they're getting smart about subscription modeling. So I think just for the device itself is like $400, and then you have to pay a subscription monthly.
Not
that's
for the
money now.
Apple. What the fuck's the Apple one called?
The Vision Pro.
That's how much?
$3,500. Starts at $3,500.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Starts.
You can get like a top like built out MacBook Pro for around that price.
Oh yeah, I've got into the Apple website and
never.
built it.
It's interesting. It's just too early.
But
I'm sure it works really well for what it does, but it's just too much. It's not meant for everyone. Once it's attainable by everyone,
what the fuck is it meant for?
I don't know.
Even the people that can afford it, like
you can't even walk with them. That's the thing. Like
it's not safe.
What do you mean it is?
Well, you shouldn't walk with them.
Well, you shouldn't. But I'm not gonna say it's not safe.
I can walk with my phone.
The Google Glass was safe because it was just glasses. You could still your peripheral vision was there.
It was like you're walking around like you're Vegeta.
With the fucking Apple ones, you're wearing goggles. Goggles are meant for tunnel vision.
You guys like Ready Player One?
Yeah, I
Legit,
swear.
that's
I
going to
love
happen, like 100%.
Dude, if
I
it
don't
does,
understand why
I'm-
we're not there yet.
I'd be so ready.
We're going to be, dude. That's the beginning.
That'd be top 10.
Technology just has to catch up.
Dude, that's a fucking
It's like
dystopian book. What are you
It's
talking
like
about?
it's like Wall-E and
We're all
Ready Player
let's-
One. That's
Let's
Let's go
gonna
to it.
happen.
Society went to shit in that book. Let's do
Pretty
it.
soon.
It's going to shit anyway.
It's like 3 things are happening. Like, what's that movie? If you guys seen it, Idiocracy. The same guy that made like Beavis and Butthead and all that different stuff.
You not seen Idiocracy?
No, I haven't.
George.
I haven't seen a lot of movies. I'll watch it.
And like,
No. But I figured this one,
like that's happening.
Why?
Idiocracy's happening. Ready Player One's happening.
you said 3.
Wall-E.
What's the other one?
Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E. Yeah, we're off.
Wall-E made me sad at the end. I was like, oh, that's what happens.
We're all going to Wally was sad at the end. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen it. I'll watch it one of these days.
It's hilarious.
Shout out to that guy. He's from Dallas, right?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, the guy that made Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, Idiocracy,
I'm trying to. The one thing I'm trying to get
Silicon Valley.
rid of that I have on me at all times is my wallet. I
You don't
hate
need that anymore.
Apple Pay.
Well,
You
I guess
still need it
an
for ID.
ID, that's it.
the second they put because
Some
they're trying to
states.
get your IDs onto
Some
into
states-
Some
some
states
states.
do it.
Yeah.
Some states
Yeah,
do it.
some states.
But we'll be last because Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
No one Texas out.
Gotta
Texas.
have it.
No one out Texas.
For sure.
But yeah, the second it's on here, I'm not carrying a wallet around. I hate wallets.
Yeah,
You have an actual wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still wears it in the
Oh, I
back
don't have it
pocket.
on me. I don't carry it. I mean, it's in the truck.
Like a wallet, like it flips open and it's got like pockets.
Oh no,
and
no,
shit.
it's like one of those single ones, like
a money clip.
Yeah, it's a money clip.
I can't do big. This is the biggest.
Are you talking about the Mexicans that carry the big ass
Yeah.
ones with them?
Yeah, normal one.
With the horsehair on it. And,
Tied to-
Yeah, it has a
Old school
star at
or
the
whatever.
top, for Texas.
Oh, you know what though?
I
If
don't
you're
even
not
have
careful,
money on my money.
if you're not careful, dude, that shit will fuck up your back. Like I've known, like
That's
I
why I
used to have
stopped wearing
clients. I used to have clients that were like truck drivers, and they'd have their wallet and their back
Really?
pocket, and they'd fuck
Because
up.
you're always sitting like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not normal.
Well, yeah, no, it is. I don't understand how people can sit like that or carry it around like
truck
that.
drivers do.
I did it for
Stuff.
years.
Throw it in the.
Did it for a long time.
I'm a big Apple Pay. Any kind of digital wallet, I'm all for.
I hate businesses that haven't got to that point where like, oh,
It's few and far between now, but like
You know
it's
what's
annoying when
fucking
they don't
crazy?
have it.
Did I tell you this?
What?
Last time Leslie was here, we were cooking like a big dinner for some people.
Mm.
And we were shopping because special ingredients. We were at fucking
Ass,
World
come
Market
on.
or something. What's that place? Not World Market.
Central Market?
Central Market.
Central Market.
In fucking
Downtown?
by North Park.
Yeah.
So where you would expect everybody's got Apple Pay, right? No. We left here in a hurry because we were prepping for the meal and we left and we both left our fucking wallets.
No,
So neither
way.
one of us had a card, but we both had our phones.
Hmm.
We shop, like we spend all this time looking for the perfect fish. Everything's like great. It's cool. We're paying.
Yeah, have
And
a
they're like,
cool
I don't
rate.
have my wallet. Do you have Apple Pay? She's like, nope. Google Pay? Like, and yeah, like I've got both phones. Which one do you want?
Get
Like,
that
nope.
Venmo.
You got Venmo, lady?
Yeah. Nope. We had to go get cash.
At the nearest
Yeah.
ATM.
Really?
But you could use your Apple Pay.
I went to the nearest fucking Wells Fargo ATM and I used my phone
Damn.
to get, but I
Clutch.
couldn't use it at the
Yeah.
fucking store. It was
Clutch.
dumb. I was so pissed.
Mark of the Beast. You know, yeah.
So that's what pisses me off because Taco Cabana is like that.
They don't have Apple Pay?
They don't have Apple Pay.
Wow.
You know
Because-
when? Oh man, go.
No. You know how the back of your car is like really messed up and you can't slide it anymore. I'm like, okay, use the
That's
chip.
all
It's
of my
like
cards.
Taco Cabana is like,
Or wave it now.
no, we don't use
Yeah,
chip.
just
I'm like,
tap.
dude, okay,
Tap is the
tap
best.
it. He's like, no, we don't tap it.
You
I'm
telling
like,
me I could buy some chips, but you don't do the chip? What kind of establishment is this, sir? I never.
Wait till
oh,
this.
no.
Wait till this episode goes out. Those two businesses are gonna go down.
Sponsored by that.
Central Market.
I hate it because I'll
Unless
give her.
you sponsor us.
I'll give them the card and like, oh, it's not reading. Do you have another card? I was like, no, lady, just use that one. And like, I don't like giving them my other cards. Like, just use that one. Just input the numbers. Like, it's your job, dude. Just do
It's
it.
too much,
work.
dude.
And then they turn around the card and they're like, what's the last 3 numbers? And like, you can see it. You can just squint your eyes. But anyways, what were you gonna say?
Run some paper over it. Get the,
Exactly.
scratch it out.
Come on.
No, the biggest pain that I go that doesn't like the biggest omission for Apple Pay for me now.
Yeah.
Is Walmart because they make you do Walmart Pay.
What
Which
is
I use
Walmart
it. It's Walmart Pay is great, Sponsor it.
No,
Walmart Pay legit is great though. If you happen to
Why?
like, because
What is it?
all right, let me evangelize. Let me evangelize you. So it was clutch, right? So for example, I had bought my wife some one of these headphones, Beats headphones, years ago, and I remember I had used my Walmart Pay app. So when you buy things through the Walmart Pay app, it saves your receipt.
Oh.
And so I went to the Apple store. I was like, "Hey, bro, I bought this under a year ago. What's up with the warranty, son?" He's like, "Oh, do you have your receipt? Where'd you buy it? Walmart or Best Buy or somewhere." Well, of course, Walmart. So I'm bringing it to Walmart. He's like, "Oh, we don't do it unless you can purchase your receipt." Bro, you ain't gonna dip on me, bro. You ain't gonna do the Heisman on me. Pull out. I remember, I was like, "Oh, where did I buy it? Walmart Pay. Here's a receipt." Boom. 2 weeks later, got some new Beats.
Okay,
But besides that, it's handy.
Do you have to like enter your?
You have to put your card on there, and then when you go to Walmart, you see it has like the QR code.
I'm pretty sure Yvette has that.
Point the thing.
Because she orders from Walmart all the time.
And
She
also,
does?
they give you free Paramount Plus. Champions.
What?
You've been paying for
I've
that
been paying for that shit.
for years.
God damn it!
You just have to do like their annual membership.
I'm
And
sure.
if the first time you do it, they give you half price, so you can get it for like $50 a year.
Yep.
It's $50. Oh, it's $100.
Like sometimes they have promotions for your
starting to
first time
become like
users.
Costco. No,
What?
Costco has like the membership. Well, no, everybody can
Like
shop.
$50.
Anyways, never mind.
But other than that, Walmart's great because of the app, like the convenience of it. But
Saving your receipts, yeah.
Home Depot, bro. Home Depot doesn't do.
Save your receipts.
They don't do Apple Pay, bro.
Oh, they don't.
That's why I go to Lowe's.
I've never.
Lowe's does it, yeah.
I've never tried.
Nah, Home Depot's too close. Lowe's is too far. So Home Depot.
You're
is
right.
my
They don't even
business.
do tap, so they can't do Apple Pay.
Huh?
You still have to stick your card in the fucking card reader. So really,
Yeah, it never fucking
A
worked.
lot of it has to do with like the merchants, like the companies they use and all the agreements. It's like it's a big money thing. They don't do it. I'm pretty sure they know it's convenient for people, but money wise, there's no agreement for it, so they don't.
Taco Cabana better go down. I'm just saying.
why do you still go to Taco Cabana?
Look, it's in the morning. I'm hungry. Like I just want a little something to
Beans one, right? The bean one's
the
good.
bean one and the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Have you been to Rosas?
I'm not gonna waste my time in a restaurant.
What's this cafe?
They
Rosas
have a
Cafe, It's
drive-through.
the same thing. It's a drive-through.
Is it drive-through?
Yeah, and it's way better than
Yeah.
fucking Taco
The
Cabana.
tortillas are
okay,
better.
so it's not on my way, but I can
Well,
make
it's
it.
right here though. It's not too far.
Town
legit?
East.
Rosas
Town
is
Well,
East.
the
Rosas is
street.
legit, yeah.
No,
Town
no,
East
no.
Boulevard.
dude. I do this
The
at
fucking flour tortillas are the shit.
I do this at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, they're open.
They open at 6.
They open at 6.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to like change
Take
my
a little
route.
detour. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. 5 more minutes. You're Rosas Cafe right here on Town East.
I'll try it. I'll try
Get
it.
you some.
It-
Good
uh,
stuff.
Chile con verde.
You're telling me their tortillas are better than Taco
Oh,
Cabana's?
dude, yeah.
They are.
Taco Cabana's tortillas are bomb. It's so good.
Talk to me next week or this
all right,
week.
all right, I'll go. So wait, what's tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow. you, I hope they're good.
I thought you were going to say something important.
No.
So I want to test something with you guys. Maybe you guys have talked about it
Probably.
because it's like the season's over and you guys are probably done, like tired of talking about it.
Football,
Shoot.
yeah.
But the Cowboys,
God.
not what you think I'm going to ask. I'm not a
90% of our listeners just stop.
Like, all right,
But I
that's
want to
it.
know because I'm curious, right? Like I used to consider myself like, well, inherently I am a hardcore Cowboys fan. I love the Cowboys. I will always love the Cowboys, right?
Mhm.
I remember the last Super Bowl that they won, 1995.
Mhm.
My brother's birthday, so I remember it. Right? I didn't know what to consider about it because I was young. Now, as an adult fan, like a younger fan, middle school, 5-11 seasons, Dave Campo, right? Great defense, no offense, bad quarterbacks.
Mhm.
Bill Parcells comes in, changes the culture. For the next 10 to 12 years, they have a core of players that they did nothing with, right?
Yeah.
Disappointing losses in the season, then in playoffs. But people were still diehard fans. I was still a diehard fan. Then you have 3 straight years of heartbreaking playoffs, where 2 of those, you're like, you know what, it came down to a play, what have you, right?
Mhm.
Now, this last one was a whoop ass against the youngest team in the NFL,
That's right.
where you think you have the wherewithal, you know what, we've been here, how can we win this game? I was already like exited out during that second
Quarter?
Niners loss.
Okay.
Because teams like up until that point, I feel like always kick the Cowboys' ass at home. Like other teams will punch you in the mouth in their arenas. Cowboys, I didn't feel like they just started getting like home field advantage. Do you guys feel it in a certain way? Like, so, is it just me or like a lot more fans are checked out, like a little bit checked out, like feeling a certain way that it's dangerous for the Cowboys to be like, what are we going to do? Because I think more fans are being checked out.
I feel like the fake fans are.
Oh, you're going like I guess saying that there's people that don't really.
I mean,
watch
there's people
that don't know like the ins and outs of like what's going on with the team.
There's people that go for Cleveland that have been huge fans for a long time.
Okay. And so the fake fans are the ones that are checking out right now for Dallas.
I mean,
not checked out, but you just feel a certain way.
Well, to me, it's
you're
like,
not used to feeling
I
that
haven't
way.
won, so I'm not a fan anymore. See you later. Like, we don't need you anymore. I mean, that's a fake fan to me.
Yeah.
If my team's not winning, I'm not going to go for them. Okay.
Well, I go for them, but like I just feel like I feel a different way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel? You brought up the 49ers. How do you feel about the 49ers?
In the sense of like,
So in a sense that I feel like their playmaking, the coach, to me, it's like one of those I wouldn't say once in a generation, but a difference maker as far as schemes. Or the type of coach that teams around the league are like, oh, you know what? Let's see what this guy's doing, and they'll add those wrinkles in their offenses.
So they've got one. They haven't won a Super Bowl, longer than we have.
Right.
He's a 49er fan, so he's going to speak to that. I don't know if you knew that. No, I don't think. I don't think
my own damn business.
I don't think he knew that.
Commiserate about being Cowboy fans.
Well, I don't think you knew that, but I wanted to ask, like, how do you feel?
I feel great. We have a great team.
But how do you feel if
I don't feel like a
we're
certain
all,
way about it.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're all losers, but they've had more to cheer for
recently.
Yeah, but is that what you really want, or
no? Because I mean, you want a contender too, right? Like you don't want to always. I'm glad they're contenders. I'm glad that they're contenders. You know what I mean? But I guess
disappointed after.
I feel like
contender nonetheless.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I guess it's upsetting that teams
for me
have taken advantage of the core players. And it's just a shame that they haven't taken like 2 generations now. They don't take advantage of that.
I'm definitely disappointed.
What Adrian's trying to say is he'd rather suck than be the Bills of the 90s or the Niners of today.
Yeah, 3 straight.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not going to switch teams because my team sucks.
I wouldn't switch teams.
And even though I'm very upset of how the team does business at times, I know it's going to change at some point when somebody dies.
I'll be sad, dude.
Will you be sad?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's our.
I feel like Jerry is almost like the uncle that you don't like.
You're right.
You know what I mean? He's just so charismatic,
like him,
and most of the people that I've known that met him, like he's just charismatic.
I'm one of
takes care of his employees.
I'm one of the people that don't really blame him because he
doesn't make all the decisions. He just wants to
people, but he wants all the attention.
You can't blame him because he's put together a lot of good fucking teams. But he needs to be his coaches be coaches, so you can't blame him for that. The reason you haven't had a good team is because you haven't had a good coach. And the reason you haven't had a good coach is because of him.
Probably, yeah.
But he's put together a lot of good teams.
Yeah, and I know that the reason why he's put together good teams is because of the person that he put in charge to put those teams together, which nobody ever talks about.
Stephen McClay.
Yeah. Isn't it Will?
Will McClay. Well, Stephen, I guess, does the books more so than his...
Will McClay, right? And then
Will McClay does the scouting.
Stephen's his son, right?
Will McClay, essentially, to me, is kind of like the general manager, but he doesn't have the title.
Yeah, but he gets paid a shit ton.
I've heard, right? Yeah. Because I think Houston wanted to take him away a couple of years ago.
Nobody really knows that guy.
He used to be the Dallas Desperados coach.
Since he took over, which was like 2011, their drafts have been like on point. But nobody ever talks about him because, Jerry's picking all the players. Which is fine, and I'm sure he likes it that way. He's getting his money, he's picking the players, and Jerry takes the credit. But it's an easy target. And he's okay with it.
I guess I'm just butthurt.
I'm butthurt too. I'm like, shit.
That one was bad.
Dude.
Dude.
It's gotten to the point where you don't want to. You can't even say, "Oh, next year's our year," right? You know,
I think
I
I was
still
the
say
type
that.
of fan.
as a Cowboys fan,
At a certain point, I almost felt that way, but like the more rational adult that I became is like, I don't know, let's just see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
High hope, low expectations.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Because then that way,
Hopefully.
those
But-
losses don't hurt that as much when you have.
As soon as the first
Oh,
game
this one
and the
hurt.
first
This one
touchdown
hurt.
goes, we're winning it all.
I was there, so it hurt a lot.
That one hurt.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
You guys have a really good team. And
Yeah,
you make it into the
that's what I'm
playoffs, and
saying.
it's fine.
But
If we were at the,
it's difficult.
was it the NFC, right? If we made it to there, I'd be like, great.
That'd be
Nah, fuck that. That's
Or if we made-
participation trophy. Win
You
it.
just want to,
win
what
it
you
all.
want is you just want to be able to watch your team as much as you, because you fucking root for
That's
this
really
team.
all it is.
Like I'm happy watching my team lose the Super Bowl because I got to watch the fucking Super Bowl and my team was still in it. It's
Yeah,
cool.
you watch what 21 games or was it 20 games?
however many games, yeah.
Something like that.
20 games.
I thought to myself,
so 20.
So if your
20?
team doesn't
Yeah.
make the playoffs, yeah, it sucks because now your season's over. Like I don't give a shit about the playoffs or the Super Bowl. If my team makes the playoffs and they lose, I don't give a shit about any of the games. I got to watch the Super Bowl and actually gave a shit. Like that's cool. They lost, whatever. We'll do it again next year.
That's
I
also
guess-
Like
guess
I
it
don't
could
get
be worse.
anything if they win. I don't get anything if they lose.
oh, exactly.
Yeah,
Come on.
I suppose it could be worse. Like you said, Cleveland was such a mess for a long time. More or less, it is. They have a good team,
Yeah.
but they've been such a
Still
mess for a
haven't
long
won.
time.
Anything. But there's diehard fans there that are like, it's my team.
It's my quarterback.
It's my quarterback. Chiron.
Hey, Roma would have won that game
Definitely.
Probably. Today.
because Aaron Rodgers wasn't there.
Yeah. Was it that?
Aaron Rodgers, not this past game. It was a young kid,
Oh yeah.
and that was a catch.
Sure.
Like
That's caught it. That's all I'm saying.
Like the Mexico one was like not a penal.
That's the
not a penal, but that was
it was
that
a
was a-
Monday night game, right?
Yeah.
The catch game.
No,
That's Bryant.
that was a playoff.
it was a Sunday during the day game.
It was
It was a playoff game.
Yeah, playoff.
a playoff. Yeah, that's why we got knocked out.
Like that
But
was
does
the
Bryant
year.
catch?
That was the year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was the year.
That was
Oh
the
yeah,
year.
yeah. I'm thinking of a different catch.
That was a year.
That was the year.
That was our
honestly,
year.
Honestly, that was the
a
year.
Cowboys game.
Damn it. Just real quick, if we're talking about sports,
We're not. But go ahead.
the Mexico women's national team, they're in the
Beat the
semifinals. They're playing Brazil.
So
This,
they while we were recording last week, they were
Wednesday.
beating the shit out of the U.S. women's national
yeah,
team.
they did
Yeah.
2-0.
Dos
Beautiful
a
goals.
cero.
But yeah, no, Mexico actually has a good women's football team,
I think it's only going to get better. They got a good league.
Yeah.
Soccer.
and
Like,
that's
they got a competitive league. It's cool. We're not talking about sports anymore.
go for it.
We'll do it next week after the win. What else y'all got?
I'm good.
We're good on time, so if y'all are good,
Got anything
Yeah,
else for us, Sam?
Stock picks now.
give us your best picks for the next 3 months.
Your top
Next-
three.
I don't know. OpenAI.
Open AI when
Still
they go
public
public.
yet.
Yeah.
Dogecoin.
NVIDIA.
Dogecoin is
Going
back.
crazy. No, it's not.
I don't know. That's all I've seen.
No,
No, it's not.
fucking
I got away from
the other one.
coins.
What coin?
Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit like a record high today.
Oh,
or
yeah.
some shit.
Definitely did.
So on the next dip, you're gonna buy a shitload of it. I think I learned my lesson. I was like, the next time it dips down to like 20K, I'm gonna buy a little bit.
Do it.
Totally should have because I should have known, but no.
And
It's bound to
2009.
drop. It's
Holding it
bound to
back.
drop,
It's-
and it's bound to pick up again.
It's either going
You
up or
think it'll
down.
drop down to 20?
I don't know if it'll drop. Because I don't know. I don't understand. Like I think next month is like the halfling of it. Something it only happens like every 4 years for it.
Oh, were they?
I think essentially like it's like a stock split.
Yeah. They did that for the. No, was it Tesla? I forgot. Back whenever I used to do that, it's like Tesla or Apple or someone. They split into 4. or something.
Listen, we don't know anything about stocks or splits.
Okay.
So don't take anything we say on this podcast as,
Put all your money in Tesla.
Yeah.
as financial advice.
At a certain point, if you
We're
did,
not
you would.
lawyers. We're not. What else were we supposed to say earlier? Just lawyers, right? We're not lawyers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not
None
lawyers.
of this financial advice. None of this is
relationship
legal advice.
advice. Nothing.
Not that attitude.
Kids, do whatever you want with your kids.
No.
Given
But fuck them
participation.
participation
Fuck them
trophies.
kids.
You're all winners.
Quit.
We're
Y'all all
not- we're not all
suck.
winners.
Y'all all
We all
suck. Y'all all suck. Learn that.